All right, it's the worst year of our lives. I gotta say that's probably the third show in a row where we've said the name of the show at the top, I'm gonna say the name of me, and the name of me is Scott.
The name of me.
The name of me.
The name of me. Call me by me name.
Call me by me name.
Me call me name by.
My name is Jeff.
Your name is Yef, and it's at not Yef Henson.
okay, that's just confusing people now. At not Scott Henson on Twitter.
Yef. At not Scott Henson. I'm the other guy. I'm Drew. At Theyre and Softpaws.
All right, so send us money first and foremost. Send us money, and this time for something in return, and not just because you want us not to starve.
Send us money because we're whores.
Send us money because we're whores. That seems like a reasonable reason. God damn it.
Why are we struggling so much?
That was tough. Okay, here's the deal if you haven't heard. In 3 weeks' time from this, I do believe, we had a free episode. We no longer have a free episode because we've decided what we're doing with it. We are watching and reviewing movies of your choice for $25 a pop. Send $25 or more if you want more movies. Or if you just want a tip. Is that getting greedy? I think so. To paypal.me/notscotthenson. Paypal.me/notscotthenson. If you don't have a PayPal account, there is a link in the YouTube description for this podcast for people without a PayPal account. And all you need is a bank account or credit card, I think. If you don't have those, how do you buy stuff? That's my question.
What are you doing with your life?
What you doing? So yeah, I think that's it. We announced this 1 week ago, and already we are nearly 100 airs. That's right, Drew. 100 airs. Throwing around $5 bills like they were nothing.
And then immediately picking them up because we need the money.
Because that's 1/20th of our net worth.
Yeah.
So that's the deal. We've got a few already. We would love to get some more.
I was pleasantly surprised with the fact that we got hit up so quick with some.
We did. That was lovely. Right after the very first one. So hopefully it wasn't just a burst at the first. And
I hope everybody didn't nut too quick and now it's over.
Yeah, we hope there's some continued action. So that you've got 2 more weeks to get her in.
2 more weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since you got the thing.
CanCon, baby. Did you say 2 weeks till you got the thing?
Yeah, that's right.
That's a weird way to use that word. I don't know what I would have gone with, but not the thing.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm doing it. Because I'm the professional.
You're the brains of the operation.
Exactly. I'm the brains, the looks.
And the baby.
And the baby.
The brains, the looks, and the baby.
Oh, this guy, he's the baby of the operation.
That's like a bad, Korean rom-com movie that gets translated to English.
The brains, the looks, and the baby.
Yeah.
Crazy rich babies.
Crazy rich babies. Is that like Muppet Babies, but they're Asian and have money?
Yeah, they're all from Singapore.
Singapore, yeah, I guess.
It's rich Indonesia.
Yay. I want to see what the translation of...
What do you got? What are you translating? Are you translating Crazy Rich Asians to Chinese and back to English?
I'm translating Brains, the Beauty, the Baby from English to Korean. And in Korean, it tells me it's... Oh, no, you gotta...
You can't read Korean.
There you go. And then, if I translate it
back to English, then what do we got?
Let's see what we get. I mean, I think this is just going to be a literal translation.
Probably, but it'd be funny if it wasn't.
It just translates to Brain, Beauty, Baby.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, sure. And then...
Brain, Beauty, Baby.
Yep.
How about Beautiful Baby Gives Brain? No?
No.
Can't do that movie?
No. One of my favorite things I used to do was just get Google Translate to say the most fucked up things it can.
Yeah, it's fun.
And it's especially in other languages where you're like, oh, that sounds so beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds so beautiful. Yeah, it translates to shit in my cunt.
Pussy shit bitch cunt cow milking poop dick.
There you go.
Coño mierda perra chumino vaca ordeño caca polla.
Oh, it sounds so romantic.
I like that I added milking.
Milking.
Yeah, you never had a nice prostate milk?
Are they selling that at 7-Eleven now?
No, they got that at specialty stores on Davie.
That's true.
Like those public bathrooms.
Have you gone to the public bathroom on Davie yet?
No, but I saw some city guys doing like a maintenance on them, like yesterday or the day before, and
Just
as I walked by,
dredging all the cum
well,
out of it.
and I was just like looking, like stopped for a second and looked and like, why are our taxpayer money paying for that? Like, just leave them. No one's using them but crackheads. Why are you cleaning them? I guess maybe the occasional dumb tourist, but why would you clean them? No one's using them except for crackheads.
Is it pay or free?
Couldn't tell you. I think free. I think free.
Yeah,
I think it's a free public service to the gay men of this community. So, it's not even the gay men. It's the either closeted gay men or it's the like bi-curious or unhappily married straight men.
I was gonna say I hate my wife.
100%. Yeah,
there has to be something better.
My favorite part
than my fucking hedgehog of a wife.
My favorite part of that is that trying to find another woman to just casually hook up with is too much work. So I'll just let a dude suck my dick.
Yeah, just be a guy. Yeah,
because that's way easier than putting in any effort to meet a woman.
But you gotta go through all the steps for women. You gotta like go to the movies and then
hold the door for them.
Hold the door and then
put a jacket over a giant puddle, which I've done so much in my life.
Yeah, who's got the time?
Also, can I just say,
I just want to come.
I just need to breed. Taking that your jacket off and putting it over a puddle so they can step does nothing. The water just goes over the hole where you step and still gets your shoes wet. I've always questioned
the structural integrity of the jacket
and that
in the puddle. Like if it's less than if it's less than 1 millimeter of water, maybe.
Sure.
Like if the thickness of the water is less than the thickness of the coat. So we're talking fractions of an inch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your coat is just fully submerged, and your bitch's feet are still wet.
Still getting wet.
Yeah.
Is it the fact that you're willing?
You're ruining something for her, and women like that. Women like it when bad things happen to you.
Tell me about it. I am well aware of that.
I know.
I'm not allowed to have any of my own things.
Nope.
I have to ask permission for everything. Mm-hmm. I had to sell all my Funkos. I wasn't allowed to display them except for those two.
You did have to sell your Funkos.
Yeah, but whatever. I wanted to. And I've definitely made money on them, so it was an interesting couple-year investment.
Yeah.
I think I probably spent...
Came out ahead?
I don't know. I'd have to, I had... Because there's, the Funko app that you can track everything on.
Yeah.
And I think my value that I had for everything was, $1,700. And I think I've probably made at least $3,000.
$3,000.
$3, yeah.
I've
been giving them away.
Spent 17, made 3.
Been giving them away.
Pretty good.
Making people, I pay people to take them away from me.
You've just been leaving them outside the public bathroom as some sort of honey trap.
Oh, look at these Funkos. Oh, there's a dick inside. Numbers.
The move I like to do with the coat in the puddle is if it's like mud, not just water. But I'll do the coat, cover the mud with the coat. She can walk over the coat, and then she gets cold, and then I put the coat on her.
That's a good prank.
Yeah,
that's a good prank. I was gonna say you just push her down and step on her over the mud.
That's great. I feel like I've seen that
Yeah, that's
in a cartoon somewhere, and it's, don't get me wrong, it's very funny.
yeah. No.
And the right move.
All the right moves.
True.
You're throwing out all the right moves.
Have we talked about... We haven't, because we just started.
Because we just started.
So, fairly safe bet. How I and everyone listening are very proud of you for last week.
You know what? Thanks. I'm glad that I can finally live my life, or at least the part I'm willing to admit out loud.
Live your truth?
Yeah. Well, the truth I'm willing to admit out loud. Not the rest of it. There's still lots of stuff I'm not going to say out loud.
Baby steps, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Baby steps.
God damn it.
Yeah, on the stream on Sunday, I was honestly surprised at the number of people, because it was definitely a more than one number, which is still like more than I was expecting, probably 3 or 4, who were like, "Oh, I'm so proud of Drew. He's living his life now. He stopped absolutely lying to himself about being a fur for the past several years." And yeah, then I just, for anyone who didn't know on the stream, I sort of detailed your journey from calling me a fur fag, which I can say on this podcast on not fucking twitch.tv/AdamPlays, ADUMPLAZE, every Sunday from 1 to 11 p.m. Pacific time.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. You won't watch it.
I've watched...
I think you have before.
A couple.
Yeah.
And then I have to listen to you talk and I turn it off. I'm there for Adam and not for you.
That's fine.
I'm there for the guy I'm not friends with.
That's the move. Yeah, and I detailed your journey from calling me a fur fag, including calling me a fur fag on publicly on a show, and then
everyone was so mad at me,
having to apologize the next show, although it was before the show, so it wasn't that big a deal. You sort of got away with it.
I gotta say that outside of sitting in the back of the ring in that battle royal, that's the second greatest thing I've done in wrestling. Is just plead my way into doing it off camera.
Let me do it off camera
before the show with like a quarter of the audience there.
And I'll make one Facebook post.
And that made so many people angry.
Yeah.
That I did that, but I was like, oh well, I apologize, so it's over.
It's
done.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. And then I like people trying to get me canceled for it. Namely one person trying to get me canceled for it a year later.
Yeah.
And
shut up.
And no one gave a fuck. So it was like, oh, I didn't even know he said fur fag. So
yeah,
I was like, well, see, exactly, it worked.
The fur really softens it.
Yeah,
because fur is soft.
But I should have said it. Fag. I should have said it as one word. Because originally...
F apostrophe fag.
Because years ago, before I wanted to do it, and Bill made me call you guys fuzz butts.
That's right.
Because he wouldn't let me say it.
Yeah.
And then when Bill wasn't in charge, I'm like, oh, Steve's cool with things.
I'm just going to say it.
Steve's my friend. He'll let me do whatever the hell I want. And then I said it, and then...
oh, you shouldn't have said that.
But Steve wasn't even that mad about it.
Yeah.
It was mostly Greg. Greg was very mad at me.
Yeah.
But... And I feel like maybe a couple other people were mad, but yeah. Here's the thing. I think if I had just called you guys fur fags, it would have been fine. Uh-huh. But it's the fact that I built up to it by I hate everything that you stand for.
Yeah.
I will never be like you. I do not respect you in any way or your lifestyle, implying that you and Kelly were gay, and then calling you fur fags.
Yeah, it was a real. If you would just sprinkled it in the middle instead of building up to it like an exclamation mark.
Yeah, and I ended it with a hard G.
Oh yeah.
Not like an AH for fag.
For show.
Looking back on it, do I regret doing it? Sort of, but it did give me the awesome story of not having to actually apologize for it.
That's
so
the thing.
In the end, I win.
I feel like at worst you're kind of a net even on it.
Yeah. I broke even.
Yeah.
And then I became a snow leopard, and no one cared.
No one.
Nobody mentioned it again
Totally
except for one person trying to get me canceled on Twitter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got away. And you're fucking scot free.
You're like, excuse me, I'm a cat now.
Yeah, I am a fur fag, so I can say I can say it.
But yeah, so you went from that to then teaming with me as a cat, but like, oh, I'm only a cat professionally. I call myself Furry Jason, like he is, but I'm just friends with him. That's all. Cut to last week, and the truth comes out, and to the surprise of no one besides maybe yourself. But everyone was happy for you, so I'm glad.
Thank you. I feel the love. Thanks for the support. P.S. I'm vanity searching myself on Twitter right now, and I mean, like my like worker name, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, the good news is no one's tried to cancel me in a long time.
Good.
Oh, one of the top hits is I was gonna say friend of the show, but I feel like annoyance to the show.
Scourge of the show.
Noted Jack the Snack retweeting.
Oh, he's not an annoyance. He's fine.
You're saying that in hopes that he's listening?
I highly doubt he's listening, but no, yeah, because we have the thing where like he's legitimately very funny sometimes,
yeah,
but we can never tell him or he'll take it too far.
Absolutely, yeah. You can't acknowledge him,
yeah,
because then he'll go like full on.
But he's had some bangers.
Yeah. He just retweeted the Battlemania 2017 poster, and that's the highest thing for me, top thing. Yeah. And then I just read the card of. Do you remember the match that didn't happen because somebody's a goddamn bitch?
Yes. It's on the poster.
It's on the poster, and it didn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
Well, don't be a stupid bitch, and then, hey, look, here's the match graphic for when I sent it to you.
Very nice.
Very nice. Is there a comment? Is anybody comment about it? Oh, no, there
on the
isn't.
graphic?
No, underneath, like somebody saying, like, "Hey, do you realize that he said it?"
He said it. He's gonna say it. He's a real N-word joker. We just got $25.
Oh,
live right the fuck now
on air. Is as for a movie or just
for a movie?
Oh,
do I spoil it? I might not otherwise, but it's actually on topic to what we're talking about.
Oh, is it about gay furries?
It's kind of furry.
Oh.
It's not about gay furries per se. 1994's Felidae, German cat movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm into it.
All right,
good pick.
All right.
I already have it downloaded. I mean, purchased legally? Question mark. Whatever. And have been meaning to see it, so that's a win. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm.
Are you okay with me saying your name and home address and social security number?
Did they say what they wanted to be called?
Nope.
Nope. Government name. Government name. Those are the rules. They knew the rules.
Edward. Thank you.
Thank you, Edward. Appreciate it.
A gentleman.
Well, I'm glad that I'm looking through my vanity search and no one has tried to cancel me. So
good.
I do hate people who's I'm not going to name, but after off air I'll tell Scott who it is.
Sick.
Who are like, oh, here are all of my favorite wrestlers, and then you see your name in it and you read the other people's names. You're like oh no, they like bad wrestlers. Like bad. I'm a bad wrestler.
Shit.
P.S. I know I'm a bad wrestler. No, I'm going to change that statement. I'm a lazy wrestler.
It's different.
I try when I have to, but when I don't have to, God, I'm not trying.
You really make it count.
We're lucky.
I'll give you that.
We're lucky I put gear on every match.
That's true. And sometimes even that was a struggle. Like, I don't want to do boots today.
Oh my God.
What?
Matt Hardy and his dumb wife are having a 5th kid.
Will it also have a stupid name?
It'll also have a dumb name.
Maxwell Bartholomew Ever and the second youngest one. Hercules.
I don't think it's Hercules.
Hercules.
Wolfgang. Maxwell, Wolfgang, Bartholomew, and Ever.
Yeah. Those are bad.
Yeah, I'm sure that it'll be something dumb.
Honestly, what if the 5th one is Jim? That would be fun.
Jeff. Jeff Hardy Jr.
Jeff Jr.
Jeff Jr. I actually don't mind the name Wolfgang. Wolfgang's pretty cool.
Wolfgang is sick.
Like nobody calls their kids Wolfgang anymore.
Yeah. What's he going to end up going by? Wolfie?
Wolfie D?
Wolfie
D. Hardy? Nice.
That's pretty sick.
I like that.
Big Jamie Dundee fan.
Big Jamie Dundee fan. He's a big fan of the whitest part of the nation.
Yes. Alabama.
So like I made a lot of notes during the week.
Well, shut up about your notes for a minute.
No.
So shut up, I'm talking. People being proud of you was not the most important thing that happened on the stream on Sunday. This has just become a Twitch stream recap podcast now. Now, Drew, I know you would describe yourself as a gamer, yes?
I mean, I'm sitting in a gamer chair because I'm a gamer.
Literally. No, if I told you I was a gamer, you would agree.
Yes. I would agree.
We were playing Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition, the remaster.
Okay.
And we come across a matriarch type of the Quarian race, who, for those unaware, are space Muslims with bad immune systems.
Okay. I was not aware of that, so I'm glad you're telling me.
Exactly. I'm here to inform. They all have Middle Eastern accents, but they have like a full like metal bodysuit with a glass face mask, because if they're exposed to like anything, even on their home planet, they just die of viruses immediately.
Oh.
Anyway, they're poorly designed. Anyway, this we had seen other characters of this race, and all the chat is simping over one of them, because honestly, every female in the game has amazing tits and ass. Like, they knew what they were doing.
What are they supposed to be? Realistic looking?
Yeah, I've also dubbed it
flat dumpers and
I've also dubbed it Thigh Gap the game, because it's aggressive on some, even like big chunky like frog like alien races have this crazy thigh gap. But anyway, we come across this Auntie Ron, I believe, is the name of the character.
Okay.
And as soon as I hear that smoky Persian voice, I'm like, I know that. I fucking know that. And I'm like, all right, everyone, shut up. Pause the game. Adam, pause the game. Things are happening. If I tell you people, you idiots in the chat, the name of the person who is voicing Auntie Ron right now, you all, each and every fucking
Auntie
one
Ron?
of you, Auntie Ron, R-A-A-N, I believe, each and every one of you has to send me your net worth. Agreed? Agreed. I believe this voice is Youre Agdashlu.
Oh,
and
noted Oscar winner for both of us.
For both of us. For the House of Sand and Fog.
Of course.
And it fucking was, and everyone was very impressed.
So you got everyone's net worth.
One person sent me money.
Nice.
Which is more than zero.
That's more than, yeah. Man,
And I think Adam said he will send me money, but he first has to get his net assessed so he can send me his net worth.
Ha ha ha. Great joke.
Wordplay is fun.
Yeah, we watch a lot of
Porn.
Hell's Kitchen, and there's a lot of very bad puns in Hell's Kitchen.
I can see that.
Yeah. Well, that's a good pull. Good pull. I mean,
it felt good.
She kind of has a distinctive
She has a voice.
Like,
I'm like, it's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be. I don't know if she does any voice acting, but it's gotta be. And she does, and turns out she does do some voice acting.
There you go. I think most people do now, because there's good money in game voicing.
Yeah. I said she was very hot in her younger years, and that you said she was very hot now.
I agree. This is a statement I have made.
Yep.
I would definitely have sex with 68-year-old or 70-year-old.
Yeah, Youre Agdashlu, ages 4 through 70, would smash.
4 is a little too old.
I see. Youre Agdashlu, ages 2 through 3.
2, 3, 5 to 70.
Oh, okay.
You got to draw a line somewhere.
There's no 4.
Got to draw a line somewhere. Well, good pull. Good pull.
I was happy.
I'm very good at that too, where like I watch shows and then I go like, oh,
I know that.
That's so somebody from something, and then I look it up and I go,
that's Timothy Busfield.
Who?
West Wing. You know. You know, Drew.
Oh my god. Timothy Westwing.
Yes, that's not his name. I wish. No, Timothy Westwing played the president.
Oh,
stupid.
Oh yeah, he was like a kid actor in the 80s.
Maybe he was a Bad News Bear. I don't know.
He could have been a Bad News Bear. He was definitely in Field of Dreams.
Was Tatum...
Oh no! He's not a kid actor from the 80s.
He's an adult actor from the 2000s because he was in the West Wing.
No, he's Poindexter from Revenge of the Nerds.
You're Poindexter.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, he's Poindexter from Revenge of the Nerds. He's also in Field of Dreams.
Stand up for yourself, Poindexter.
He's in Sneakers.
Was he the Field?
He's the Dreams.
Oh.
He's what the Field dreams of. That's what gets the field wet.
I dream of fields.
Yeah, the field gets him. That's what he gets wet over. He's in maybe one.
Has anyone done Field of Wet Dreams? That's good.
Oh, write it down.
Write it down.
He's also in a very, very like you. If you haven't seen this movie, I know you don't have time to watch movies because that's what our whole life kind of revolves around.
I'm a busy working woman on the go.
Yeah, and you got to watch all of your episodes of JAG. And NCIS New Orleans.
I love how it's a new procedural every week.
I could just keep saying Criminal
No,
Minds.
I love that you don't. That's what I love about you. And that's all that I love about you.
So, Timothy Westwing is in the movie, in a 1992 movie called Sneakers.
It's great.
You seen it?
Yeah.
It's such a ridiculously silly-ass movie of almost old man Robert Redford, old man Sidney Poitier, doing computer hacking in the early 90s.
Yeah, it's one of the, like, in hindsight, one of the stupidest hacking movies of all time.
Yes.
Which honestly, that covers some ground.
But
for the 1990s,
yes,
because it's 1992. Like they invented the internet the week before.
Yeah, the internet's been out for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
we gotta make a movie about this.
Al Gore just put out the internet.
Yeah. But yeah, the fact that you've got like Robert Redford and Sidney Poitier,
they two big computer guys.
Big computer guys.
My dad likes that movie a lot. My dad told me to watch it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sidney Poitier is a real big fan of Doom.
Yes,
he was early on into Doom.
Sidney Poitier loves first-person shooters.
It also has Dan Aykroyd in it, so and I believe he's very funny in that movie.
Yeah,
he plays Mother.
That's right.
But yeah, if you haven't seen that movie, it's really, really silly.
It's silly, but like it's fun.
And it's not like we're not going to talk about Robert Redford later on in this podcast. Anyways,
we just might.
So I made a bunch of notes. A couple of them are questions that I want answers from you.
Is the first one, where do you get off?
For where do you get off? And the second one is, who do you think you are?
The third, how dare you? Which is not technically a question.
How dare you?
Okay, you know what? I'll allow it.
So, I had hypothesized this at work. But then now that I wrote it down, like in proper
English
phrasing...
You thought of it in Mandarin at work. Sorry, you thought of it in Filipino. In Tagalog?
In Tagalog. Tagalog?
Yeah, in Tagalog.
Tagalog? Is that what it is?
Tagalog.
Tagalog?
Yeah.
Because everyone I worked with at this one place is all Filipino. So in the world of, and I'm sure that there will be some listeners that maybe can attest to this, is
the wide world of sports.
That... people who are trans do not appreciate, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them do not appreciate the people who want to date them because they're trans.
People who fetishize
because they're being fetishized, which I understand.
Yeah. But not everyone likes being fetishized.
Yes, but at the same time, because like obviously there are Asian people who don't like, and like I'm sure there's black men who don't.
I'm sure there's black people
who don't like.
Are there black? Yeah,
I've never seen one, but
I'm sure there are though.
Yeah, but not here.
No.
Here is strictly white and yellow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But there's definitely...
Sorry to interrupt. Is yellow racist now? Because white and black are fine. Yellow seems racist.
No, it's fine.
It's fine?
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I was going to make it more racist, but...
Turns out, no.
And the reason that we don't call them yellow because of their skin. We call them
They're
yellow...
cowards.
They're part of the Hart family. Anyways, so then I thought to myself, like, do trans species people feel the same way? But then, once I wrote it down, and I just said, like, trans species, comma, do they like/not like being fetishized? And then I thought, is that even exist? Are there non-furries who only want to fuck furries? Because there are like cis people who only want to fuck trans people.
Yeah.
But are there people that are like, no, I'm only into someone who thinks they're an Arctic fox. I only want to fuck an Arctic fox guy. Does that exist?
That's interesting.
Because like the trans
people, we may need listeners to write in on that.
Because transhuman is because like there's like genitals involved. Like it's about the fact that you have boobs and a penis. Yeah. Or you don't have boobs
you used to.
And you have a vagina.
Yeah.
But like the species would be like, oh, this person has a butthole but also a tail.
Yeah. The genitals still line up.
Yeah, but the genitals isn't like it's not
about the genitals.
It wouldn't be about the genitals.
Exactly.
Whereas like human, like FTM and MTF, are about sexualizing the physical body of like genitals. Yeah. Whereas,
but we're talking about the other MTF Manta Fox.
Manta Fox is like the species is like ears, muzzle, fur, tail, paws. Yeah. And so like that's the thing. It doesn't matter penis, vagina, butthole, tits, whatever. Because like
multiple tits.
A hole is a hole. Yeah. So but does that exist? Like I in my head I can't imagine a non-furry
I think no.
Only wanting to fuck furries. Because I feel like one, non-furries probably a lot of them don't know what furries are. Yeah. And it's not like you can just go online and type in furry porn and get what you're looking for. You can type in trans or she-male porn and you can get billions. Billions of search results.
Roughly what you're looking for, like what you want.
Exactly, yeah. Like, and then that also kind of, not to put the two together, but that just led me to believe, like, man, like, how do people discover their fetishes? Like, what if your fetish is scat? How do you discover that? Like, how do you, or even like piss? Yeah. Or like having your, like, being cut. Or like the more fucked up things than that, because like I understand like BDSM and spanking and like wax and stuff, because that's like a sensational thing, but it's not like a permanent thing. It's like there are people that literally like being like skewers through their cheeks
like
and
sustaining real injuries.
Yeah, or like slicing their tongue in half so that they can like move both sides and like like fork tongue and stuff. Like, how do you get to that point? Like, and are there people that go like, oh, I watch this porn exclusively. This is what gets me hard, and then they do it and they're like, oh, I hate this. I do not want poop anywhere near me. I do not want to cut myself. I don't want anybody to cut me. I don't want to make paintings out of my own semen and blood.
Not a specific reference.
Not a specific reference to something that we know that's an insider. And if you message one of us, maybe we'll tell you, but we're not going to say it out loud. But yeah, like how do you get to that?
I think short answer...
You've been raped by your uncle?
Being molested. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Honestly,
Uncle Touchy's naked puzzle basement?
Yeah. Like...
You won't wear a shirt and you'll cry?
Severe childhood sexual trauma.
Okay, I mean, I guess that... Ultimately, that leads to everything. Yeah. Like, why did you murder this family for no reason? Oh, because I got molested when I was a child. Yeah. How come you want somebody to stand over you and vomit? Vomit on you. Oh, because my aunt bathed me and touched me.
Not everyone who is molested ends up fucked up.
Okay.
But everyone who is fucked up was molested.
Makes sense. Yes. You know what? The math adds up.
It does.
Yeah.
Not all A's are B's, but all B's are A's.
All B's are A's.
Not all asses are butts, but all butts are asses.
All butts are asses. Your ass or a hole in the ground. And that leads me. Then this kind of leads me to another part of that.
Yeah.
Which is, the phrase "don't fuck crazy."
Yes.
But can you let crazy fuck you?
Now that's an interesting question. So getting pegged by crazy.
Getting pegged by crazy.
That's interesting.
Because it wouldn't be like just letting a dude fuck you in the ass because only women are crazy. So
let's be clear. We're talking about
women.
Women are crazy.
Women are crazy.
But yeah,
I've never
because the reason you don't fuck crazy is because
dick makes you crazy.
Exactly. So if you don't
getting good dick makes you mentally insane. I've never been in a romantically involved, committed relationship.
End of sentence.
No, I was gonna say with a man.
Period.
With a man that led to me waking up in the middle of the night thinking I was gonna get stabbed.
Maybe I'll get stabbed.
I have been in at least one committed relationship with a female where I woke up multiple times in the middle of the night.
I wonder if tonight's the night.
I wonder if I'm gonna get stabbed.
Yeah. And on your way to 2.
No, I think this one. Well, maybe, I don't know. You'll know if you get a Facebook message 2 months after we break up.
I had a nightmare about Drew. Is he okay?
I thought he was going to kill himself.
It was a dream.
It was a dream where he's not going to kill himself.
You dizzy bitch.
But yeah, so
can crazy fuck you?
Can you let a crazy woman put a bad dragon on, and then put that bad dragon in your butthole?
Yeah, I feel like that.
Oh my god!
I got better. It's honestly safer because that puts all of the onus on crazy because you're not giving anything to crazy that's going to make them crazier and attached to you.
Yes,
you're let crazy do the work.
Which crazy doesn't like doing the work.
Exactly. So maybe crazy will just leave you alone. After pegging you a couple times.
Pegasaurus. Pegasaurus Rex.
Yeah, that might be...
Megasaurus.
Nice. That might be the way to... you might have solved dating crazy.
Well, that makes sense. I was wondering because... there's definitely, I can't go into too much detail. There is a crazy girl that I know from my life who is very attractive, but I know is like fucking next level crazo bonkers. And so
I'm going to take in a mild tangent. Are you up on Catfish or are you still behind?
I probably have a few that I haven't watched.
Okay, this week's.
I haven't watched.
Will it be this week when you hear it? Yeah, you're going to hear this tomorrow. This week's the catfishee, the victim, was like a pretty hot, like Kristen Bell looking blonde girl.
Right up your alley.
Right, I was into her, and I'm like, why is this hot girl like wasting her time on this like may or may not be real guy when she could walk out of the house and get whoever, and then just sprinkled in about 12 minutes into the show, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. I'm like, oh, okay, carry on.
I believe that there's only one true race.
This all tracks.
And that race, Guatemalan.
Yep, that's the one.
Guatemalan specific Latino.
I'm big into Mayan history.
I like pyramids that nobody discovers for 3,000 years.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But
yeah, I love that. I love that show always answers my questions.
That's very funny. Yeah, like because usually it's almost exclusively mentally ill people.
Yeah,
or people who are like, well, I cut myself until I was 19, and he was the only one that would understand the pain I was going through.
Yeah, or just
dumb.
I was
gonna
say if it's not mentally ill, it's just very silly gay black men
who who lie to the show.
Lie to the show
about the situation.
Like the victim is a liar.
Yeah, everyone's a liar. And it's almost always like an ex-boyfriend or somebody they used to talk to. Somebody they used to talk to. I mean, nothing's better than the cousin. Remember the two like heavy set black people who did it because he called her
a fat ass Kelly Price,
and then just decided
that she catfished him for like a year.
Amazing. And they went to that house in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
that was just
nobody lived at. And she's like, I got something to tell you.
I got something to tell you. I was fucking him. I'm him. Like, you dumb bitch, call me a fat ass Kelly Price. I fucking got you.
But it was a man's voice I was talking to. Sure it was.
Sure it was. I'm Big Jim. Want to suck my dick for money?
So good.
It's so good.
I've wanted a heavyset black female friend for years just so I can once call her a fat ass Kelly Price.
I don't think I've ever met one. I really don't think I've ever met a heavyset black woman. Like been like, hey, my name is Jim.
I like that you're giving her a fake name.
Oh, I'm giving myself a fake name. I wouldn't tell her my real name. Then she might be able to track me down and do something.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know if I have
Not
either.
all my pockets have zippers on them.
We just don't get a lot of African Canadians.
Unless you're hanging out on Denman in the summer. Then there's like 300 of them.
That's what
I probably shouldn't say them.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? Yeah, that's when they come out of hibernation.
Ah, yes, in the heat.
They're built for it. No?
Maybe.
Not sure. We'll have to run it up the ladder.
Sure. Let's run it up the ladder of what's allowed to be said about black people.
Look, we don't.
Two mostly white people.
We don't have any.
Your entire tummy's white, and my entire body is off-white.
Yeah, but I got some. We both got black accents.
That's true.
Black sense.
Much like a blomedy.
Speaking of black accents, let me tell you this, brother man. I like the
what it is, home slice.
Yeah, I like for black accent. I go 70s white guy trying to endear himself to black guys, not an actual black guy accent.
You're doing a side character on Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we got some dead air there.
Nice.
Let's just move on.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish the 90s.
I love the 90s. Have I told you that?
Sure.
I'm a real Michael Ian Black. He did those. Those I love.
Yeah. And like Patton did them too, I think.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like Sarah Silverman.
Paul F. Tompkins,
Yeah.
or he'd do a different show.
PFT did
He briefly had his own show.
Well, he was the host, right?
He was
the host of
an
a
MTV type show,
thing, right?
or a VH1. Yeah, what the fuck was it? Greatest show ever?
That sounds right.
Does that sound right?
That sounds right.
I'm very intrigued. If anyone listening doesn't know Paul F. Tompkins, seek him out. He's such a fucking delightful man. He's one of my favorite comedians ever. Seek out his stand-up. Seek out his, 14 podcast appearances per week. He's easy to find.
Or note him as a chubby man in the background of some big movies in the late 2000s.
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood.
He's got some
The Informant.
He's got some speaking roles in Tenacious D: The Pick of Destiny.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Should you choose to go that route?
So
I think it's greatest show ever.
I typed in Paul F. Tompkins, and it gave me nothing.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
It gave me nothing. It literally didn't even give me an option.
IMDb doesn't recognize Paul F. Tompkins?
Yeah, I typed in his name, and it just went, nope.
Nope.
All right, there he is.
Not gonna do it.
Okay.
It would be as self,
probably,
right?
Yeah, probably self. And like late aughts?
Early mid?
Probably
mid 2005-ish. somewhere in there.
I mean, there's
What?
just there is I Love the 90s.
So he did that, yeah. I'm sure he hosted something, though. Because he definitely has a story on one of his albums where...
Oh!
Shut the fuck
Fire alarm.
up.
It's kidding.
There's a guy working downstairs
they're
that
testing
kept
it.
setting things up. That's great. That sounds great.
He did a ton of episodes of Countdown with Keith Olbermann.
Okay.
Root of All Evil.
Nah.
Real comedy.
No. But it was definitely, he was definitely, because he has a story on one of his albums when he was filming the show.
Best Week Ever.
Best Week Ever. That's fucking
2004 to 2013.
Yeah, Best Week Ever. Because he had a story where he was filming it and then Weird Al was doing something in the next studio over. And
Right.
and they were making a lot of noise,
Tons of noise.
And the first time he went over, Ed was just like super polite,
very
and all
politely.
That. It was like, hey, we're also filming, so if you can give us a sec and just be a little quieter for a sec, so we can get our thing done. And Weird Al is super polite backwards. Apparently, like he's the nicest guy in the world.
Yep.
They go back, but then the Weird Al taping makes some more noise, and then Paul F. Tompkins like bursts in jokingly, and he's like, "Weird, what are you doing?" And it was at that moment that Paul F. Tompkins realized
he doesn't know Weird
that
Al.
he had never met Weird Al before, and just assumed he had because they were both comedians.
But Weird Al was like super apologetic and like really nice. And then he felt bad that he made the joke.
He felt really bad.
He felt really bad that he's like, oh no, Weird Al thinks I'm mad at him.
Best Week Ever.
Best Week Ever, 113 episodes.
Yeah.
And then Doug Benson did most of it. And then a bunch of like Paul Scheer and Judah Friedlander. And then a bunch of people who are like currently college humor people.
Okay.
So
Good for them.
Oh look, Whitney Cummings, gross. The only person whose name has Cummings in it that I won't do that with.
Jim?
Alan.
All right. Checks out.
Yeah. So, we're going to finish the 90s because Scott loves the 90s.
I love the 90s.
And then we're going to move on, as we've said, to everything before the 90s, but only the
Stuff that
egregious
sticks out.
errors or
strong agrees.
Strong agrees or just completely... Like, there might be years where we haven't seen any of the movies that are nominated for, like, the Big Four.
You guys are going to be excited to about what I have to say about 1953. Because I got opinions.
If you can pull the movies for Best Picture in 1953...
I can pull 1950 for some reason, but not 53. I believe 1950 is all about Eve.
You're all about Eve. It's all about Eve and not about Steve.
Exactly. It's Christmas Eve, not Christmas Steve. Thanks, Obama.
I have seen two of the movies nominated for Best Picture in 1953.
Not the winner?
I'm going to see... Nope, the winner and one of the other ones.
Ben-Hur.
No.
Men-Hur.
Ooh.
Ben-Hur, but it's H-E-R, and it's a girl.
Oh. Ew. No. From Here to Eternity 1, which I've seen.
Oh, I thought you meant...
From Her to Eternity.
No. The way you said From Here to Eternity 1, I'm like, there was a sequel.
From Here to Eternity 2, Dark Side of the Moon.
So Godfather 1.
Godfather 1.
Here to Eternity 1. Yeah.
From Here to Eternity was the winner.
Okay.
I've seen that.
I'm with you.
And then an excellent Western called Shane.
I don't know
was
Shane.
Also nominated. Very good.
Who's in Shane?
Jimmy Smits.
Is it like that's not true?
Oh.
Is it like a John Huston joint? Or?
No, George Stevens.
Okay.
And the main actor is a guy named Alan Ladd who just did like...
I know the name.
He just did 50s and 60s Westerns, I think.
Oh, so he's a Western guy.
I think he's a Western guy.
I'm sure my dad loves him. I'm going to ask my dad about Alan Ladd tonight.
You should. But yeah, Shane's very, very good. Shane's kind of like the one of the prototypes for every Western movie made after that, like every John Wayne.
What's it about? A guy named Shane?
It's a guy named Shane.
Nailed it. Do I even need to watch it now? Have I spoiled it?
Yeah, I mean, you don't like Westerns anyways, but I remember...
I don't like movies.
You hate
this is... This show is a disaster.
You only like CSI Cyber.
Yeah. I like... What was... No, I guess CSI Cyber is the pull. Was there a one-season Law and Order?
Law and Order Cyber?
That would have been really funny if they just did the same thing.
I have no idea. That would be...
Because Criminal Intent had a run. That was the D'Onofrio one.
Yes.
And now we got Organized Crime, and my boy Maloney's back, so...
There you go.
No complaints there.
As I was saying, I learned about Shane when I went to film school.
Brag.
And it's like the kind of the prototype, I think, for the majority of those, like, you know, all the big ones that happen, because the structure of the film, and it's like it's something to do with like the good guy in the film is always moving from left to right on the screen to
reading a book
to get to the part, and the villain are always moving from right to left,
like reading Hebrew.
There you go, because you know why. And then they meet.
You decide who the bad guys are.
We're not telling you who.
You do the math.
But we just gave you the answer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's very good. I mean, it's not my favorite Western, but it's...
Good guy wears white, bad guy wears black.
I mean, he wears like...
Kill a bunch of Indians, bunch of Wilhelm screams.
Yeah, bad guys do a lot of black.
Yeah.
And good guys do a lot of...
Bad guys do a lot of black face.
Yes. The good guys usually do, like, vaguely Indian stuff because they're always, like, the white sympathizer.
Yes.
So they always have, like they're wearing moccasins. Or they're wearing, like, some kind of fur or something. A feather. Yeah, the good guys are usually white sympathizers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, Shane, very good.
All right.
But we're not that far yet.
So I'm going to have some strong opinions about this, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm gonna take From Here to Eternity to task.
Good.
And its sequel.
And the second one. And the straight to DVD third one.
From There to Eternity.
From There to Eternity.
Back from Eternity?
Back from Eternity. Back to
Eternity
life. Back from eternity.
Nice.
Oh, my phone's ringing on the table.
Eternity was boring, so we're back here.
I'm getting an emergency phone call from Sobeys Pharmacy in Ontario.
Oh. Maybe you can get free drugs?
From Etobicoke, Ontario?
Yeah. You know what? I think it's pronounced Etobicoke, and somehow the K-E at the end of it is not pronounced. Don't fucking ask me why.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, whatever it is, I don't give a shit. I'm not getting free stuff from Sobeys.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, anywho. We're going to get there, and then there's going to be lots of fighting. And
there is going to be fighting.
There's going to be crying.
Now, I'm going to suggest something fairly radical.
Okay.
Dare we go...
That we go back to the original plan?
No! Jesus Christ, no. Do you know how many period pieces we would have to watch if we actually, for realsies, did all the 90s? It'd be a fucking disaster.
I've never had a period. Does that mean I'm pregnant?
Drew, you've been pregnant for 43 years.
My whole life I've been pregnant.
That would answer some questions. All your cravings for pickles and ice cream.
Yeah. From dill milk. I like some dill milk.
I thought it was a Photoshop, but there's actually pickle milk out there.
Pickle milk.
That's disgusting.
I don't know what you use it for. Oh, by the way, I'm committing a federal crime right now.
Are you opening someone else's mail on air?
It's got my address on it, but not my name. And not my girlfriend's name.
Okay.
It's a renewal for BCAA membership.
For someone else.
Yeah. And they're stating that they're going to be charging their credit card or bank account on September 15th for $120.
Does it list their credit card or bank account?
Oh, shit.
Is it fraud time?
No, but it has membership number for their BCAA.
Okay, that's something. Call, by the way, British Columbia Auto Association. Call call them, give the membership number and the name and the address, because clearly that's what they have on file.
Yeah.
Say, hey, it's me calling. Go ahead and charge a credit card. Also, if you could just read back to me what that credit card number is so I can make sure it's the one I'm using right now. Like, I probably shouldn't be saying this on air, but we can absolutely commit fraud right now.
That's pretty rad.
I
pretty
mean,
rad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also says that I can upgrade my principal membership to a premium membership for $13.50 extra a month. So should I just do that?
$13.50. So.
Oh, sorry, $31.50. I can't read.
Oh, I see. Damn, I was already halfway through the math on $13.50. Now I have to start again. Let's go $378 a year. Look it up.
I'm sorry, what?
For $31.50 a month?
300 and what?
$378.
God, just do the math in your head and know that it's right.
I'm doing it. Well, I did it last time and it was wrong, so I kind of need to redeem myself. Yeah, now we're talking.
I'm gonna Facebook creep this person because they obviously lived in my apartment before me. What if,
or BCA is just very stupid.
Or they live here now and I've been dead for 40 years.
Oh my god.
Well,
but you have never opened that closet door. Maybe you should.
Maybe I should. I don't think this is the right person because
they're from Tampa, Florida.
No, they're from Chilliwack.
Okay.
And all of their pictures are horses.
Oh, horse person.
Horse person. Maybe it's your sister.
Could be.
Is it your sister?
Update.
On your sister.
On my sister.
On her horsies.
And her they/them student.
Oh, I'm listening.
Who, for those who missed the episode where that was briefly mentioned, she's
maybe the funniest and coolest thing your sister's ever said or done.
It was pretty good. She was excited that she had a they/them student. I happen to interject a quick follow-up question about your they/them student. Do they seem otherwise quite mentally stable and seem to have had a normal upbringing? And she responded without missing a beat, I have never seen so many cutting scars. So quick update on that. Last week, maybe? Big old fresh bandage around the upper arm.
Do you know it's not a tattoo?
Yes. I'm fairly confident saying it's not a tattoo.
It's not a tattoo.
So things are going well.
Things are going good.
My radical suggestion was that we, for the first and last time ever, go forward in time on these ones, because I think 1994 is the most interesting one.
Okay. I'll accept the rules of your Punjab prison.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think 1994 might be the most interesting one.
Ever
that we've done. Yeah.
It's going to have the most debate.
It's going to have the most heated debate.
We might have a real fight.
But only friends fight, and we're not friends.
No, we're co-workers.
We are co-workers.
That's my co-worker, Drew. We're colleagues.
Fine, well, let's start at 1990 then.
We're collies. I'm Lassie.
Noted racist Lassie?
Noted racist, but also the first trans actor.
Oh, that's right.
Boy Who Played a Girl.
That's right.
A real dog crying game.
A real boys don't cry of dogs.
Is The Crying Game your best picture for 1992?
Yeah, because I've clearly seen it.
I don't know. You love Irish trans.
I've seen The Piano.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's as far as I'm getting with period pieces.
Fair enough.
90s period pieces. Well...
You're not a Remains of the Day,
Nope.
Age of Innocence. That one's Scorsese.
Reversal of Fortune.
Reversal of Fortune. Some other fucking horse shit. Man, it was so awesome to be old and white in the 90s. Was there a better time for anyone ever?
No.
No, right?
Never.
It's the best.
What about Long Time Companion? That sounds like a gay movie. Oh, it is.
No, that's about a Vietnamese prostitute.
Oh.
Long time.
I give you Long Time Companion. No, it's gay.
It's gay? What tipped you off?
It's the
first
poster
of men hugging.
Yeah. It's the first wide-release theatrical film to deal with the subject of AIDS. And it stars
Magic Johnson.
Two people you've never heard of.
Magic Johnson and
no,
Eazy-E.
but he didn't get it from gay sex. He got it from all the pussy.
That's right.
It's got Mary Louise Parker in it. I'd put my P in her V.
I'd put my...
You'd let her put her V
no, I was just trying to think
your
of,
B?
I was just trying to think of funny things for P and V.
Oh.
That would subvert people's expectations of what they actually were. But I got absolutely nothing.
Oh. Fine. 90s. 1990.
Yep.
The year of our Lord. Okay, so best actress was Kathy Bates for Misery.
Yep.
And that's who I chose.
That's because it's the right
movie fucking rules.
Yeah, that's because it's the right answer.
Yeah.
There's actually a decent chunk of deserving winners in this run. Not 1990, but like in this, like
from 90 to 94.
Yeah, and kind of in the 90s in general. There are like a lot of
we had
good picks.
We had a lot of not only the same person who did wins.
Yeah,
but you and I had a lot of the same person wins.
Yeah,
for like in the last episode. So.
Yeah, I think there were like. I don't know if there were less movies per se, but I think there were less Oscar consideration movies.
I think so.
I think I think they only made exactly enough movies
for each category.
Yeah,
there are only 5 foreign language films.
There are 5 foreign language films. There are 5 good movies for Best Picture, and even some of those aren't that good.
Yeah, but no, you are right. There were less movies made and distributed
like
before the like
it was a distribution thing. Like there were big studios and there were like extremely independent stuff that only like they and their families saw, and there was no A24.
Or like Miramax back in the day, or like Fox Searchlight and like the smaller offshoot studios. Yeah, there were less movies being made. Misery, the best Stephen King adaptation, or the second best, or you don't think it's the best? Because the only other one that I would put up there is Stand By Me.
The answer is Christine.
You're a big evil car guy?
Love evil cars.
Lamp Monster.
Or Maximum Overdrive?
Yeah, Maximum Overdrive.
Evil truck movie.
Evil big truck.
What do you think about that?
It's not even the best bad truck movie. Monster Trucks.
I forgot Monster Trucks was a movie. It was just called Monster Trucks.
It's literally trucks with monsters inside them.
That's right. I mean... That's pretty good.
And they wrap their...
If I was a network executive and you came to me with that, you're like, all right, hear me out. Monster trucks. Trucks, monsters in them. How many $1 million would you like?
How much do you want me to give you? How much money do you think that movie even made?
How much was its budget?
Oh, $1 billion.
Monster Trucks budget, $85 million, made 60. That's my call. Go. Hit me. The Wikipedia should have budget and
I was looking at Box Office Mojo though.
Oh, that should have it too.
But it doesn't have the budget.
Oh. Well, let's see if the wiki can save us. What do we got? Does it have it?
Budget. Oh, Scott, you undershot by a lot.
I guess, yeah.
What did you say, 85?
I think I said 85, 60.
Add 40 to that.
$125 million.
$125 million was the budget.
And it took in?
Domestic, 10.
Oh, dear.
Gross worldwide.
It must have made some China money.
33.
Oh, no.
It lost so much money.
Lost their house.
So much. Who directed it?
Damn.
Chris Wedge.
The Chris Wedge of the Wedge dynasty.
He also directed Spies in Disguise, Ferdinand.
Oh, John Cena Volk.
The 4th or 5th Ice Age. I don't remember which one. The Peanuts movie, Rio 2.
Now, did he direct all those, or very few of the ones you just said? Because I see red marks beside them.
He's on some of them. Sorry, yeah.
I think he produced.
He
or
directed Robots and the first Ice Age.
Okay.
And then they were like, "Hey, do you want to do a real movie?" And he was like, "Okay,
I guess
I can handle it."
And it was?
He got a special thanks on Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nice.
Yeah, the movies he's actually directed. Yeah, he's done 3 animated and then Monster Trucks.
Which is only... Monster Trucks isn't animated?
No.
What?
No.
What are you talking about?
It's not animated. I mean,
it has real monsters in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this information.
It's this. Let me see if I can find something. This.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, so there's CG, but it's real life.
Yeah. They climb inside. They use their like tentacle things to turn the wheels. Yeah.
Well,
one of my friends was like a second assistant camera on it.
Second assistant fuckboy.
Or like third or fourth fuckboy. But
he was a second AFB.
He literally was like so ashamed he worked on it. Like he was like, it's literally garbage pays the bills.
I mean,
it was a big budget movie.
But it did not pay the bills.
Well, I mean, he got paid.
I mean, yeah.
He got paid.
The crew got paid.
Yeah. The producers didn't.
Yeah. The producers lost $90 million.
It must suck to be a producer because you literally only get paid if you do your job, and your job is to make back the budget.
Yes.
And so if you lose $115 million, that's before marketing, because there was tons of marketing.
There was marketing.
So this was probably like $185 million budget. Jesus, and they made
Christ.
33 total.
And 10 domestic.
That's fucking embarrassing.
That's like,
kill yourself.
That's gotta be up there for like some of the biggest losers. I don't know if it's like,
I know that we've looked.
I don't know if it's John Carter levels, but that's pretty big. Like, not a lot of stuff loses close to $100 million. Most stuff doesn't. Well, everything now costs $100 million, but not to the last few years. Like, that's a lot of money.
Can I filter by year? I can. Okay, good. Monster Trucks it's on there.
It's on the list?
It lost between, adjusted for inflation, it lost between $118 and $133 million.
That's a shitload of money.
It's not the most. Unfortunately, the most is, well, okay, if we're doing adjusted by inflation, it's John Carter.
Right.
It lost somewhere between like on the upper end $225 million.
Taylor Kitsch, kill yourself.
The Lone Ranger,
$211
million.
And were those the same studio?
They're both Disney.
Oh, but oh no, yeah. So
they're both Disney. Yeah.
Yeah. It was something else. It was Battleship and something else back to back.
Battleship lost 169. Nice.
And that's Paramount?
That is...
Because I feel like Battleship...
Paramount.
Battleship and one other movie back to back legit almost bankrupted Paramount.
Well, let's just go a year. Paramount. Battleship, John Carter, R.I.P.D.
Maybe.
47 Ronin.
Ooh, maybe it was 47. Yeah. Was 47 Ronin might have been number 1 at a point.
For loss?
Yeah.
Well, if you go without inflation, it's
in terms of pure dollars,
no, it's not that high.
What is number 1 without inflation?
Budget was somewhere between 175 and 225, and it lost 108.
Still a lot.
So yeah, without inflation.
Yeah, straight money.
John Carter lost $200 million.
So it's number 1 with or without inflation?
Yeah.
Good for John Carter.
And then Lone Ranger lost 190.
Is it also it's number 2
it's
with
number
or without?
2. Yeah. And then Mortal Engines lost 174.
Mortal Engines. That's in a way sad because it was like a big, cool looking like original property, like not a sequel, not a remake.
It's Howl's Moving Castle.
But like
and Peter Jackson.
And Peter Jackson is just it's too bad it was bad. You should for future reference, try something like that again, but make it good.
Yes.
What about that?
Try it again. King Arthur: Legend of the Sword.
Is that the Guy
Ritchie one?
Nice.
Lost 153.
Yeah,
Battleship was 150.
Do you remember when Waterworld was the most expensive movie of all time?
Yeah.
at 175.
Yes.
And now that's a drop in the fucking bucket.
Yeah, it didn't lose a ton of money though, right? It did okay.
No, it was the most expensive. Yeah. It lost some money and is considered to be not good. Which PS is wrong. It rocks.
Yeah, it rules. If you adjust for inflation, number 3 makes me very sad because it's a movie that myself and friend of the show Kelly Summers love.
Oh,
The 13th Warrior. Adjusted for inflation, it lost $200 million.
Number 3 all time with inflation.
The production budget was $160 million, and it made worldwide. It made 61.
That's not great.
But that was in 1999.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else on here that's really like a big whoa, holy shit, that lost a lot of money. They're all the movies you would think of.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Disney's Onward, which was in 2020.
That got fucked with COVID.
Yeah, true. But Pixar movies, I'm sure that home rentals and stuff, it probably made tons of money back.
Yeah.
But it was a budget of $200 million.
Yeah.
And it lost $135 million.
Yeah.
Your favorite movie, A Wrinkle in Time.
Saw it in the theater.
Jupiter Ascending. The 2016 remake of Ben-Hur.
I won't have time to look it up now, but I would love to figure out what the triple shot of movies at the theater was I saw that day. Because I remember 2, but
Kevin Costner's The Postman.
I can't pull the third for the life of me, but it was A Wrinkle in Time and The Strangers Pray at Night. It was quite a day. Mm-hmm. And the third one was also along those lines, but I cannot pull it. I'll have to look up release dates.
Cats lost $115 million.
What are you talking about? Everyone saw it.
Everyone saw it, but not...
Everyone saw it twice.
Not with money.
I saw it twice.
Mulan. There's...
Moulin Rouge?
2, 4, 6 movies.
Has anyone done a Moulin Rouge joke? That's fun.
Oh. No.
She's Chinese and French.
And French?
Yeah.
And sings?
Yeah, sure. And trans?
So
is that Mulan's deal? She's trans?
She's trans.
Okay.
Yeah. There's 6 movies in 2020 that I'm sure
it was all COVID ones, yeah.
But they're all Mulan, Onward, Wonder Woman 1984, The Call of the Wild, Dolittle, and Tenet all lost more than $100 million.
Dolittle was pre-COVID. Dolittle was just straight up bad.
Dolittle was just bad. But before that, before COVID, Dark Phoenix lost 137, Terminator Dark Fate lost 134, Gemini Man lost 112.
Gemini Man in what 8,000 frames per second?
Yep.
Yeah.
That
people's eyes were bleeding from that movie.
Yes. Yeah, so there's a lot of money losers.
Ang Lee has such an interesting filmography.
He really does.
Most of it's
Oscar
good,
nominations and all this, and then also losing a bunch of money.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep this up, and I want to see afterwards how many of them I've seen. I think I've seen almost all.
Probably a decent chunk.
Anyway, so Misery is
it's the correct answer.
1A or 1B best Stephen King movie.
Oh yeah,
because the other one is
that's where it was Stephen King movie.
Because the other one is Stand by Me.
Shawshank.
Oh, in Shawshank. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
The Shining.
Only if you don't ask Stephen King.
No, the 90s miniseries with Stephen Weber.
Yeah, okay, then yes, yeah.
Then yes, that.
The one directed by Stephen King. That's the only one anybody talks about.
The one where the topiary animals come to life.
Yeah. In bad 90s CGI.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Best Actor was Jeremy Irons, Reversal of Fortune. Didn't see it.
Klaus von Bülow.
I just looked at
Killing his damn life.
I'm never going to see it. I didn't write an actor because there were too many for me to choose from. Do you have a winner?
Yes.
Okay. Play your game. Name your price.
I'll give you my runner-up.
Okay, maybe that'll help me.
And it's someone that neither of us like.
Oh, no.
But I love the movie. Honestly, I really do. Johnny Depp. in Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, that's one of the ones. Man, Johnny Depp's gonna get 2 mentions in this.
I know,
in this
me too.
Yeah, I mean,
I always say,
and the thing is, I liked him. I like him at this point in his career.
Absolutely,
because it's before Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's before he became a pirate.
Yeah.
I always say if Johnny Depp and Tim Burton's collaboration had started at Edward Scissorhands and ended at Ed Wood, I probably wouldn't hate either of them now. But I do.
I would not hate either of them. Yeah,
I can tell you my winner.
Okay.
I'll tell you my
And then,
winner.
will
but
I just steal your winner?
But I can't tell you what movie it's for because he had 2 lead actor performances, both of which were Oscar worthy, one of which was nominated.
Yeah.
And the other of which is, if I had to pick one movie, would probably be for that one.
Okay.
And not the one he was nominated for. Robert De Niro for Awakenings and Goodfellas.
I was gonna say, are we on a first name basis with him?
Bobby!
Yeah, that he was the one I was leaning towards.
Feel free to lean all the way.
Yeah, Goodfellas is really good.
Now, hear me out. Unless you saw The Lion King as a child, fell deeply in love with Scar, and are extremely biased towards Jeremy Irons. In which case,
and are possibly a man of the homosexual persuasion.
Correct.
I did see it as a child. I'm not sexually attracted to Scar. I'm sexually attracted to
Nala.
Jeremy Irons.
Oh,
but
pardon me.
To Nala, but only as a child. Yeah, I guess it's Bob.
I think it's Bobby.
The other one.
If you want to do John Depp, you can do John Depp, but I'm going Bobby.
I like you're on first name with him as well, John Depp. The other one that I was considering, and I know this sounds ridiculous, is Tom Cruise for Days of Thunder.
I mean, he's good in that.
He's very good in that movie.
Yeah.
And then, even though it's a silly ass movie, is
how about Gaze of Thunder?
Oh, that happens a lot. Was Sean Connery for the Hunt for Red October?
No, you don't get to give.
You get to be a Russian submarine commander
with a Scottish accent.
No,
unacceptable.
Fine, I won't do Sean Connery. Yeah,
you can't. You're not allowed. If Sean Connery had made the slightest attempt at a Russian accent,
but he never did.
No, I know
he never did. He was a eternal Spanish warrior
with a Scottish accent.
He was a Russian submarine commander
with a Scottish accent.
He was I believe in Rising Sun, he's an LAPD police officer.
I was hoping
with a Scottish accent.
I was hoping you say he was Japanese.
Who speaks Japanese?
Yes, with a Scottish accent.
Like, he doesn't bother to fuck around with acting. He just is Sean Connery.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Show me your slanted pussy.
Sayonara, Trebek.
I want to see your slanted pussy. All right.
Is it true that all your vaginas are sideways?
I love Asian sex predator Sean Connery. Your face is very red right now.
One, it's warm. Two, that's very funny.
So, best director was Kevin Costner for Dances with Wolves, which one of the two of us has never seen and refused to see it.
I didn't need to.
There's a wolf in the title.
Is there a wolf in the movie?
There's a wolf in the movie.
Does he dance with
it?
He
literally dances with the wolf. He does.
I'm giving Drew
but it's not like a romantic slow dance.
Unscrupulous.
For you and any listener who has not seen Dances with Wolves, the reason it's called Dances with Wolves is because...
It's his goddamn Indian name.
It's his Indian name.
I'm not stupid. I know how movies
Graham
work.
Greene sees him...
Noted only Indian actor.
Wes Studi.
Pardon me, Wes Studi. Noted only 2 Indian actors.
The other chubbier guy who I think is Canadian, but I can't remember his name.
Billy White Wolf.
Yeah, that's the one. Chief J. Strongbow.
That's the one. Sorry, Wahoo McDaniel.
McDaniel. Graham Greene sees him in like a field trying to get a wolf to go away from where he's living.
Okay.
And so it's this sort of like silly game of him being like, get out of here,
Yeah,
get lost. And then he turns
he's-
around to walk back and the wolf is very playful.
It was giving him the Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah. Nobody wants you here. Get out of here, you big idiot. And so he sees him and it's this like silly looking like back and forth. So he calls him
Dances with Wolves. And then later, does Graham Greene dress up as a wolf and try to also dance with Kevin Costner?
Yes.
Nice. You know what? I'm going to see this movie.
And also, later in the movie, Kevin Costner also commits genocide. No, he doesn't. He's the good guy. There are bad guy white people in the movie.
He's
course,
anti-genocide.
Yeah.
But it's one of the it's an Avatar Fern Gully movie. Yeah.
White savior.
White savior.
That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm still giving it to him for best director. So
Are you?
I'm still giving it to him.
Martin Scorsese. Good.
I was gonna say Scorsese is a very close second.
Answer is Scorsese.
Yeah. And then
Goodfellas got fucked.
I got absolutely fucked. He got nominated for that.
Somehow, did nobody get nominated? Oh, Pesci got supporting.
Pesci got supporting.
Extremely deservedly.
Yes. How am I funny? Like, haha funny? I got nominated for best screenplay. So it got 6 nominations.
6 noms, 1 win.
1 win. Dances with Wolves got 12 noms. And won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7?
6, 7. 7 out of 12.
I mean, the Oscars.
Oh, it literally says right here.
I was gonna say, you
I
could
read
just-
this and then I scrolled up. Dick Tracy got 3 and Ghost got 2.
Okay, can we talk about how Dick Tracy kind of rocks?
Never seen it.
Really?
Never seen it.
It's fun.
I thought, as a kid, I thought it looked stupid.
I had Dick Tracy trading cards.
I was going to say, you had Dick
When I was a
Tracy at your coming out party?
Yeah, Warren Beatty showed up in a yellow suit.
Yep. And you got a boner. Your first boner. My first boner.
For Dick Tracy. No, Prune Tracy. Now we're talking.
Prune Tracy.
See Dick Tracy. It's very fun.
Okay, I will. I think
And
I've always meant to. And
The cast is
Pacino, De
Pacino,
Niro.
Hoffman, Beatty. Who else we got? Well, Madonna, but whatever.
Tim
as far as that,
Robin?
Tim Busfield.
Tim Westworld.
Tim Westworld. Mandy Patinkin as 88 Keys.
Mm-hmm.
There's more. There's even some like minor characters that are big actors too.
Now I'm Dick Tracy. What do you got? You got the son from Hook.
The son from Hook.
William Forsythe.
Yep.
Charles Durning. Come on, give me some other people here. Who's Pruneface?
Pruneface is... I'm not sure. Pacino's Big Boy Caprice.
Paul Sorvino.
Hoffman is Mumbles.
Pruneface is R.G. Armstrong.
I think he's just the guy.
I mean, he's an actor.
Yeah.
Like, you would recognize him and stuff. James Caan.
That's right, James Caan.
Jimmy.
A lot of people in it.
Somebody owed somebody a lot of favors.
It's super fun.
I mean, it's all Warren Beatty's friends.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, he directed it, so he probably just was like, "Hey, I'm doing this movie. You're in it." Like, oh, okay,
deal.
And
Someone did Pacino get nom? Did Pacino get a double nom?
Where he got Big Boy.
And did he get a lead for something else?
No.
Was it? Okay,
It's Richard Harris, Gerard Depardieu.
I was thinking it was the same
De Niro,
year
Costner, and I.
as Scent of a Woman, but it's
No,
not.
it's Scent of a Woman's before.
Yeah.
2 years. 2 years before.
Yeah, Dick Tracy's 1990. Okay, yeah.
And then Best Picture was Dances with Wolves. I also gave it to Dances with Wolves.
It's fucking Goodfellas.
With a second place finish for Goodfellas.
It's fucking.
Well,
Goodfellas.
you haven't seen Dances with Wolves, so you don't know.
I've seen that movie.
You've seen Fern Gully.
I've seen Fern Gully.
Even though this was pre-Fern Gully.
Fern Gully was written first and got produced later.
Oh, gotcha.
And then Kevin Costner stole it.
Just like how
won 7 Oscars.
Avatar was written in like 1970, but didn't get made until
Yeah.
Okay.
They have to wait for the technology to catch up.
I think 1991 is very easy. At least it was for me.
Sure is.
Yeah. Best actress Jodie Foster, Silence of the Lambs. Bam.
Yep.
Correct. Best actor Anthony Hopkins, Silence of the Lambs. Bam. Correct. With
That's a yes, but.
I have a yes, but as well because
I wish Hopkins was considered supporting for that.
I agree.
Because that would make life easier.
However,
then I wouldn't feel bad for However,
then Jack Palance wouldn't have won for City Slickers.
And you'd also be sad.
And he wouldn't have done those push-ups
and he wouldn't have done the
push-ups.
That's true. So I guess everything happens for a reason.
No,
but
but this
if
one,
you go by screen time, I don't think Hopkins should be
the
lead.
character,
it's so iconic and
This honestly has 2 other nominees that
100%, and I hope they're the same as mine.
Almost any other year,
I hope they're the same as mine.
I would pick to win. So, one...
Say them.
I mean, I hope it's not Warren Beatty for Bugsy, because I've never seen Bugsy.
It's not.
Rob De Niro for Cape Fear.
Yes.
And Robin Williams for The Fisher King.
I have 3 written. Robin's actually my 3rd.
Oh.
John Turturro for Barton Fink.
John Turturro for Barton Fink, yeah. And also...
I was going to say...
But nobody gave a fuck about that movie.
No, I know.
That movie was
But
like,
I fucking love that movie.
And John Goodman as well. For supporting.
I was going to say... Yeah, I was gonna because they're almost equal screen time. I guess Turturro's a little more, and Goodman is supporting.
Yeah.
Did some other guy get nominated for supporting for Barton Fink, or am I crazy?
Michael Lerner.
Yeah, like the producer.
Yeah.
Who didn't do a lot of other stuff.
Nope.
But they just loved him.
He's not an actor. It says he's an American producer.
Oh, so he's a producer playing a producer.
Correct.
That's interesting.
Produced a bunch of television, and then...
And just I'll go do an Oscar-worthy performance in a Coen Brothers movie.
Since Barton Fink... No, he did...
He did some stuff?
He was in The Good Godzilla. He's the
98.
mayor.
Hell yeah.
And then he was in The Mod Squad.
Okay.
And he was in Elf. And he
Mod Squad, who are we talking? Giovanni Ribisi, Mos Def?
Correct. That's...
A girl?
No, Mos Def?
I don't know.
Omar Epps.
Omar Epps.
Same thing.
Here's the thing.
It's the same thing.
I'll tell you why I said it. It, again, like other things, will not reflect well on me psychologically. The same reason I confused Randy Couture and Diego Sanchez. Because their first name is 5 letters and their last name is 7 letters.
Autism is just insane.
The reason I said Mos Def instead of Omar Epps is because Omar Epps has 2 names of the same number of letters, 4 and 4, and Mos Def has 2 names of the same letters, 3 and 3. So they're very... And they're black.
you do know that Mos Def isn't his real name, right?
He's from the Def family.
Oh. He's a part of Def Jam Records.
No, I can't hear you. I'm from the Def family.
He was also... This Michael Lerner guy was also in A Serious Man. He plays Solomon Schultz.
Yes, he was. That's right.
Anyways. Best director, Jonathan Demme for... Demme. For Silence of the Lambs.
Like Moore, but a guy and a last name.
Was the original winner.
Captain.
Also your winner?
Yeah. Oh!
It was the only one I changed. And I'm going to tell you what I changed it to, and you're going to go, oh.
I'll tell you I wrote the other acceptable answer, which is the Coen Brothers, but I'm guessing that's not yours.
That is not it.
I think you need to watch Barton Fink again, because...
Oh, I've seen it. It's great.
Yeah, but you right now.
Right in a second? Stop the podcast. I'm watching it.
And you need to apologize, because John Goodman setting a goddamn hotel on fire.
Yeah. There's something visually in my head. I just feel like in every movie John Goodman's a bad guy, he starts a fire. or there is a fire, because isn't there a fire in Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
I think so.
And then he gets possessed by the devil in this movie called Fallen with Denzel Washington, and I believe he starts a fire.
And then almost the same thing happens in Roseanne.
It's true. Where he's the bad guy in Roseanne.
He gets possessed by the devil.
Yeah.
He makes Roseanne vote for Trump.
And then she gets killed off when he was supposed to be killed off.
Exactly.
No.
That's interesting that both John Goodman and Roseanne have died on Roseanne.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. The end of the original series was John Goodman's dead.
Yeah.
And then they come back and they go,
the beginning of season 2
he was
of
just
the Connors.
He was just imagining she was dead, or he was dead, because she was dead. Anyways, I mean, Jonathan Demi.
His name is Jonathan Demi. Just say it.
Jonathan Demi Moore. Oh, R.I.P. I didn't realize he was dead.
Yeah, he's fucking straight up dead.
I mean, he did what, like 2 other things after Silence of the Lambs? He did Philadelphia and Rachel Getting Married.
Which I really...
What about Ricky and the Flash?
That was a big, pleasant surprise of the 2000s.
Yeah,
Rachel Getting Married.
Yeah, it's very good.
Loved it.
But this is, like, for me personally, is one of the most underrated, like, fucking crazy good, and I did not expect to be great movies. John Singleton for Boys in the
I was
Hood.
looking at the list and I'm like, it's probably John Singleton, and I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I mean, Boys in the Hood is, to me, like, one of the best movies made, like, in the last, what are we, 41 years? 51 years? 71 years?
1,000 years.
Yeah, I just, like, the ending is such a tragic, and, like, the movie kind of plays out like an urban Shakespeare play.
Yeah.
Like, the way that the characters interact with each other, and then, like, the overarching story of, like, having a bright future.
Yeah, like, it is a Shakespearean tragedy.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's so good. I wish more,
it is really good.
I wish more people would see it, and I wish that Silence of the Lambs wasn't Best Picture, because I can't give it to Boys in the Hood over Silence of the Lambs.
And I feel exactly the same about Barton Fink and almost Cape Fear. But I can't not give it to Silence of the Lambs. But goddamn, Barton Fink, a lot of other years.
Yeah.
Let me. Barton Fink in 90 is tough with Goodfellas, but 92. If it was 92 or 3, it wins.
It's not even coming close to 93, so for me.
That's because you're gay for Spielberg.
Correct. Very gay for Spielberg. Okay, 92. Best Actress was Emma Thompson for Howard's End. I literally wrote nothing because there are no women that I saw movies of in this.
Yeah,
Howard's End,
I wrote a few, but damn.
Indoshine, Passion Fish, Love Field, Lorenzo's Oil, Husbands and Wives, Enchanted April, and Damage. I have not seen.
That was all that was actors and supporting.
The only
actors.
one is My Cousin Vinny. Is the only one of the anybody nominated for females.
I've seen 2 of the 10.
You've seen My Cousin Vinny and Damage.
Husbands and Wives.
Husbands and Wives.
Because
I mean, I would see Husbands and Wives,
because we love Woody Allen.
Yeah, but I just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And then I just looked through everything else and was like, where is there another female in a movie that I've seen?
Well,
because I was like, a river runs through it. Nope.
No women.
Dudes rock.
Yeah. P.S. This is a big... We'll get to Dudes Rock later in this year.
Yeah. Can I nominate... why did I forget the name? The female tiger from Aladdin. Like Jasmine's tiger.
There's so much wrong with what you just said.
It's not a female?
It's a boy tiger.
Oh, I thought it was a female tiger.
Named Raja.
Oh, Raja.
And they fuck.
Well,
and Disney isn't going to have a lesbian relationship in 1992.
Yeah, they're not going to have one in 2021 when they keep saying Disney's first openly gay character, and then they're only slightly gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, just to quickly go back to, because we've been doing this every year.
You're a female tiger.
Fucked up big time. Is
an emergency apology?
No. But for let's see, did I write any down? Maybe it's not 1990. Maybe it's 1991.
What's your question?
Anyway, I'm going forward.
I've done the work.
No, you've not done the work. You're legally retarded. So 1991, Backdraft, Terminator 2.
Oh, so many awesome stuff.
Depending on your
sound.
stance, Hook. Yeah. Thelma and Louise is really good.
The Addams Family.
Like we said, Barton Fink, The Fisher King.
They just announced cast for new Addams Family, and I remember Gomez and have forgotten Morticia. Gomez is Luis Guzman.
Yes. Angelica Houston.
No.
Again?
She'd honestly still be totally fine.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I'm not looking up because I hate you.
That's fine.
And then this year, to 1992,
Sick movies
you've got
that were nominated.
You got Alien 3. I'm just kidding. You got Toys. I'm just kidding. But you got Batman Returns.
Shit, was Toys nominated for something?
Toys was nominated for Best Costume Design.
How did I not write that down? I totally missed that.
I know, you're gay.
P.S. If we were doing supporting, Joan Cusack wins for Toys.
Oh, yeah. Joe Cusack very good in that. Noted double nominee, Under Siege.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Best Sound and something also like Best Sound. Or maybe it was just that one. Maybe. Then Best Sound Sound Effects Editing and Best Sound.
Yeah.
Double noms. And then you got Chaplin, which is really good, but a lot of people haven't seen. RDJ before the drugs or during the drugs? I guess during the drugs.
That was during.
Yeah.
And during, or like as they were starting. Because like his whole 90s was drugs.
Cool guy.
And then Iron Man.
Yeah. And also Blackface.
And also, let us not forget, Blackface.
So I literally have no one written down, and I'm not going to write anyone down. I'm going to forfeit the Best Actress Oscar.
I've done the women's work for you. This woman's work by Kate Bush. So here are your limited options.
Okay.
Your limited options are Mia Farrow in Husbands and Wives.
Haven't seen it.
Madeline Stowe in Last of the Mohicans, who we like.
I guess, but like she's not even... I guess she's a lead, but she doesn't...
She's the top bitch in it. Demi Moore in A Few Good Men.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess it's supporting, so it doesn't count, but Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madeline Stowe, Last of the Mohicans, done. I'm moving on.
So when I was doing the research on this, it got me thinking about Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns and P.S. that she's hot in it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You're sort of right with But imagine if in Batman Returns, Michelle Pfeiffer was as much Cat as Danny DeVito was Penguin.
Oh, now you're talking.
Now that's a movie.
That's Best Picture.
That's Best Picture. Honestly, it would probably be in the conversation.
That is Best Goddamn Picture.
Yeah, so I thought that was worth mentioning, and how Tim Burton. That was the beginning of my quarrel with Tim Burton. I'm like, Tim, Edward Scissorhands, great, loved it. Batman Returns, pretty cool, but you kind of blew it on Catwoman.
Could have made it all cat, baby. Yep. So who are you giving it to? Mia Farrow in Husbands and Wives?
I don't know. Oh. Demi Moore?
Okay.
There's no good winner.
No.
And have neither of us seen any of the Best Actress, not supporting, but Best Actress?
No. Howard's End, Indochine, Passion Fish, Indochine, Passion Fish, Love Field, and Lorenzo's Oil.
0 for 5. Love it. Yeah, what a worthless year for women.
Is Love Field about interracial with Dennis Haysbert?
The president from 24?
Correct.
And the voice of Allstate Insurance?
Yep. You nailed it.
There's Allstate and State Farm.
I don't remember which one he is.
I feel like he's Allstate.
Howard's End to me just makes me think of Albert Nobbs. I don't know why. men's names and then a name for a penis.
I didn't think about that. I believe Howard's End is a place, and Albert Nobbs is
a penis.
Glenn Close with a penis. Yeah. Howard's End looks like a real boring period piece.
Does it have my least favorite actress in it?
Oh, does it?
Oh, it does.
That being?
Helena Bonham Carter. Mrs. Tim Burton. I hate her.
Damn, Tim's getting a lot of play.
Wow, this one, Howard's End actually has like...
I'm sure it has a lot of people.
A lot of actors in it.
Yeah.
Especially like Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
Vanessa Redgrave, like people I like, but I'm not gonna fucking watch it.
I'm probably not gonna fucking watch it either.
Anyways, who are you doing?
I guess Demi Moore.
Demi Moore?
Yep.
And then...
I got a lot of actor options.
Well, Best Actor, I wrote down 2, 4, 6. And
I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one of them twice.
Ah, okay. The original winner was Ooh-ah, Hoo-ah.
Yeah.
Al Pacino for Son of a Woman.
Yeah. And
he's in the list, but I don't think I don't know. Anyways,
I'm not sure, and this is the double nom I was thinking of, because he got supporting nom for
Glengarry.
Yeah,
Dudes Rock.
Dudes
Not
Rock.
a woman
Not
in
one to
the
be found.
fucking movie.
I guess Jonathan Pryce's bitch wife, and that was it.
Yeah, I guess.
And actually, is she even on camera, or is it
No,
just
I don't think so.
implied
No.
that she
I think it's just
exists?
implied. Yeah, I don't
She's
think...
just like, my wife told me not to take the deal. Yeah, I can't remember if we see the wife.
I don't think you do. I don't think you see a single fucking woman.
Complete Dudes Rock movie.
Nope. As according to this cast list, no woman.
Also...
But it's based on a play.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're just going to add in a woman character.
And David Mamet, noted woman hater.
Of course.
Also, what a cast.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Jack Lemmon, man. I love Jack Lemmon.
Is he a lead?
I think they're all leads.
They're all leads?
I think they're all leads.
I mean,
they're all in the movie.
I mean, the movie is about leads. I don't know. I don't know if the people. It's
I don't know. They're
leads.
all pretty much in it the majority of the movie.
Like, because two I wrote down were Jack Lemmon and Alec Baldwin. I think they'd both be considered
But, like,
leads.
Pacino, yes.
Pacino
Alan
kinda too.
Arkin, yes.
Spacey, almost.
Yeah. Ed Harris.
Yeah, that's
I
the
guess
thing.
maybe, like...
They're kind of either all lead or all supporting.
Yeah, it's kind of hard with a giant ensemble cast like that. And
But-
Pacino at the time was the biggest name.
Yes.
So...
And I think had a... What was his name? Was he Italian or Hispanic in the movie?
Ricky Roma.
I guess Roma's Italian. Yeah. Ricky's kind of Spanish, though.
A little bit. But it could just be Richard Roma.
Richard Ramirez.
Ramirez.
The Night Stalker.
The Night Stalker. Yeah, so, I mean, the names I wrote down, I got Tim Robbins for The Player.
Me too.
I got Jack Nicholson for A Few Good Men.
Me too.
Keep going. Gary Oldman for Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I didn't have that, but that's good too.
I got Daniel Day-Lewis for Last of the Mohicans.
Me too.
I got Denzel Washington for Malcolm X.
Me too.
And I got Billy Crystal for Mr. Saturday Night.
I didn't have that one, but also not mad at that. Yeah, I had...
I know that Billy Crystal's probably number 6 on that list.
Yeah.
But the anytime I can nominate Billy Crystal for a Best Actor Oscar, I'm going to do it.
Absolutely.
If my Giant's not going to get the recognition it deserves, then I'm going to have to do it for Mr. Saturday Night.
Totally fair.
I think I know which one's winning. I just wanted to mention the fact that there are like so many fucking good.
Yeah, really good.
Like I didn't even mention...
Like as bad as a year as it is for actresses, it's that much good
like
for actors.
RDJ, Clint Eastwood, both...
Yeah, neither of us even mentioned Clint Eastwood, who...
He's nominated.
He was nominated, yeah.
And so is Robert Downey Jr. So, it's crazy.
I think your winner is Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Oscar he deserved to win.
Yeah.
So that they didn't have to just give it to him for Training Day and say, good enough. Well, granted, I like Training Day, and no, we didn't give it to him for Training Day.
I think I did.
We both did.
We both did. Yeah.
Okay, well then never mind.
Never mind.
Forget everything I've said.
Please ignore. We'll edit that out. I do a lot.
You do a lot of cutting out dumb things I say?
Yeah,
Thank
totally.
you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I definitely spend a lot of time editing.
Okay, yeah. I think Denzel for Malcolm X, like that's the one he deserved to win.
It's that or Jack Lemmon.
I mean, I love Jack Lemmon, but I think Denzel, this is the strongest Denzel's ever been.
Shelley, I had him. I tell you I had him. It was right in the palm of my hand.
I fucking love not only My Fellow Americans, but what's the one where they're on the boat?
Grumpy Old Men.
No.
Gone Fishing.
The cruise ship.
Boat Trip.
It's not Boat Trip. Out to Sea?
Yes.
Yeah, is that the one? Oh, yes. I love both of those movies.
To be fair, I think they're in a boat. Out in Grumpy Old Men.
In Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men, there are boats.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah. Out to Sea. I fucking love Out to Sea. And then, I mean, My Fellow Americans is not Walter Matthau. It's James Garner.
James Garner.
And President Dan Aykroyd.
Yes. My Fellow Americans has one of my favorite stupid things ever.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
I don't. Is it bad guy President Dan Aykroyd?
No, it's a very specific thing.
Oh, okay.
It's where he makes up lyrics to "Hail to the Chief."
Oh yes, and then it turns out that James Garner also made up lyrics to
Hail to the Chief, he's the chief, and we must hail him.
And then isn't there "Hail to the Chief, he's the one and only chief"? Isn't that the other one?
It's something like that. It's very stupid, and I like it a lot.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. Love that movie. Yeah, it's well. Who you got to make it?
Jack Lemmon.
All right, fine.
I've talked myself into it.
You know why? His white.
Didn't hurt.
Yep. Best director was Clint Eastwood for Unforgiven. I'm giving it to Clint, but shout out to Robert Altman for The Player. But
yeah,
I think Clint Eastwood wins. He worked on that script for like 20 years.
It's Clint Eastwood, Robert Altman, or James Foley for Glengarry. But I think in terms of scope, yeah, I think I'm okay with keeping Clint.
And then
not keeping him for Best Picture.
Best Picture
was
Unforgiven.
Fuck right off with Best Picture.
Well, you
Clint.
don't like westerns, so
I like everything. I'm very open-minded.
You are not. You're very closed-minded. Only a man and a woman. Nobody else.
Only a man and the fox.
There's two genders, man and fox. Unforgiven won. I'm keeping Unforgiven.
Nope.
You're going Glengarry Glen Ross.
And why is that?
Because dudes rock.
That's correct.
I mean,
Next.
Unforgiven is also dudes rock. There's only one woman in the movie.
Dudes do not rock as hard in
Clint
Unforgiven
Eastwood, Gene Hackman, Morgan Freeman, Richard Harris.
Listen, you're misunderstanding. All of those guys are dudes that rock. Don't get me wrong. Glengarry Glen Ross is about dudes rocking.
That's true. The whole movie
more so
is
than
about
Unforgiven.
Dudes rocking. Yeah,
right?
You're right. How dare I?
And that's why Glengarry wins.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also my favorite parody title. Shout out to Nick Mullen. Glengarry Glen Gay.
All right. 1993. So best actress was
also a tough year for bitches for you.
No. Holly Hunter for the Piano won, and that's who I chose.
Well, Holly Hunter for the Piano won by default for me. Who else was there?
I've seen The Firm, which she was also nominated for best supporting actress.
Okay.
I've seen Fearless.
Big Holly Hunter.
In the Name of the Father, I've seen that too. So supporting actress, I've seen all but one, and lead actress, I've seen The Piano, and we're done.
Yeah. That's sort of where I was at.
Yeah, that's it. So, Holly Hunter for The Piano.
Kathy Bates in What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Never seen it, don't like it.
Never seen it, don't like it.
Don't like it.
Fair enough. Retard Leo?
Don't care. Don't like Leo. I don't like that stupid Johnny Depp dancing with the potatoes. No, fuck it.
Yeah, because that's the movie it was invented in. The classic
Johnny Depp.
The classic dancing potatoes from What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
All right. And you're also doing Holly Hunter? Or you're doing
I'm doing Holly Hunter. There's literally no... I mean, I guess the Kathy Bates, but it's Holly Hunter.
Best actor was Tom Hanks in Philadelphia.
He's a strong option.
There's two other ones that I'm really... I mean, I love Tom Hanks. But, I mean, I think he won it because he played a gay man with AIDS.
Yes.
And they were like, that was the first wokeness.
They're like, what's AIDS?
Oh, that's a thing? We can get it?
Can I get it? Oh, no, we can't get it.
Unless we have sex with a lot of women.
Yeah.
Or we get horse blood.
Wait, you...
Oh boy. He's got the giggles, folks.
You can't get it unless you have sex with 1,200 women. Or one man.
One man. God really doesn't want you to have sex with one man, does he?
Not even once.
Not even once. But I also, Daniel Day-Lewis in The Name of the Father.
Yep. And
Liam Neeson's for Schindler's List.
I like that you gave him the Key and Peele treatment.
Of course. My boy Liam Neeson.
Oh, Liam's Neeson.
Liam's
Like
Neeson.
attorneys general.
Liam's Neeson.
If there's more than one Liam Neeson, it's Liam's Neeson.
Yep. Attorneys general.
So yeah, I feel like the options are you got your Hanks, you got your Neesons, Daniel Day-Lewis, Harrison Ford for The Fugitive.
Yep. Oh yeah, Fugitive rules.
And hot take Robin Williams for Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, absolutely. I wrote a note. Robin Williams was
Nice.
a note that I made. Yeah. Like that is peak Robin Williams.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Absolutely rules. This year has so we said The Fugitive, Cliffhanger, In the Line of Fire,
Jurassic Park.
That's going to come up later.
I see.
Oh,
of course it is.
I think that might. Oh, Addams Family Values, still good. Not as good as the first one, but still good.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Whatever.
Dave.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Sorry, maybe you didn't hear me say.
I heard Dave.
Dave. Not to be confused with Eddie Murphy's Meet Dave.
Yeah, I'm not going to meet him, but I'll acknowledge his name.
Want to meet that Dave?
Want to meet that Dave?
6 Degrees of Separation.
It's
a movie.
Version, yeah. I think that might be it for all the. Like I said, Fearless, but not the Jet Li one. The Jeff Bridges, living life to its fullest.
Yep.
I think that might be it for for like this one. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go Liam Neeson's for Schindler's List. It's honest. It's his best. It's his best acting role.
He's the first guy I wrote down. So yeah, it's kind of hammered Daniel Day, and I feel like I've given Daniel Day enough.
Yeah.
And shut up, Irish people. Right?
Wait. Shut up, Irish people for Daniel Day-Lewis, but then you're going to give it to Liam Neeson?
But Liam Neeson was playing a German.
Oh, I get it. It's not because the
content.
actor
No, not the actor at all. The
context.
Shut up, Irish people.
In the Name of the Father is like I absolutely love that movie, and it's
Jim Sheridan, right?
Yeah.
He's the guy.
He only does political Irish movies.
Is it an Irish movie? It's probably Jim Sheridan.
Yeah. Is it about how much the Irish don't like the British? Then it's Jim Sheridan. Oh wow, yeah. He's he also did My Left Foot, which I have my hard stances on My Left Foot. Mm-hmm. The Boxer, In America.
Yeah.
50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying.
That is a bit of a departure, so respect, Mr. Sheridan.
Yeah. The remake of Brothers, Dream House, and then nothing good since then.
Yeah.
He did a movie, there's a movie coming out called HitmanForHire.net, where he's an executive producer on.
Sounds cool. What other director did I stumble upon in my journeys here who only makes one very specific kind of British movie? Stephen Frears. Yeah, Frears. He has a type.
Yeah. he's a real
I make nice British movies for old people. The end.
Yeah, that is absolutely him.
Yeah.
He knows what he likes and he does it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And honestly, respect. He's made Philomena 17 times.
There's a second Philomena coming out.
Oh, is it a
sequel?
Is it a shared universe with From Here to Eternity?
Yes. Okay. But yeah, Liam Neeson is who I'm choosing.
Did we do From Queer to Eternity?
No, but now we did.
Now we have. Just want to get that on record.
Stamp it. Bam.
Yeah.
Are you also doing Liam Neeson's?
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
Best director was Steven Spielberg for Schindler's List. He's winning for Schindler's List and Jurassic Park.
I thought you might.
It's a double. I mean, both of them. Both of them's have okay, number one, he made both of these movies in the same year.
Good year.
And both of them are very different.
Yes.
Not only in
Did you know if you look really closely,
you can see Schindler in the background?
I was going to say, no, to show how different they are. Oh. There isn't one dinosaur in Schindler's List.
That's true.
Or, conversely.
There's no Holocaust in Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is a Holocaust denier?
Zero Holocausts in Jurassic Park.
Unless all those characters that the dinosaurs killed were Jewish.
I was about to say zero Jews. I'm like, Jeff Goldblum shows what I know.
He doesn't die.
Well, I know.
Yeah, but I'm saying that what if all the other characters that the dinosaurs kill are all Jewish? Then it's the dinosaurs committing a Holocaust.
Wayne Knight's Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Newman.
So
That might be it. What about the black guy who dies at the beginning?
no, he's not a Lenny Kravitz, Sammy Davis Jr.
It's funny because Sammy's in on the jokes.
Yeah, he had a good time.
Spielberg for Schindler's List and Jurassic Park.
Spielberg just for Schindler's List.
Okay, that's fair. Best Picture was Schindler's List. I think you know where this is going.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. It's not only is it my favorite movie of all time, it's the best movie ever made.
Okay, it is subjectively and objectively the best movie. You say?
I've seen that movie, no exaggeration, 150 times in my life.
It's pretty good.
In my life. I'm going to assume you keep Schindler's List, or you don't know.
No, I kept Schindler's List.
Oh, okay.
I kept Schindler's Lift.
Lift?
Schindler's Lift.
Schindler's Lift? He's wearing lifts?
No, he has an elevator in England.
Oh.
Yeah. All the... he takes all the Jews up to the attic on his lift. It's Schindler's Lift. Did I misunderstand the movie?
I thought it was that Oscar Schindler was very sensitive about how short he was, so he was wearing some Glenn Jacobs boots.
6-inch lifts.
6-inch lifts, so he was taller than the Jews.
I mean, you do want to command some sort of authority.
Of course. So. Especially when you're a Nazi, not a sympathizer, but a...
no, you're a Nazi sympathizer.
You and I sympathizer.
Oscar Schindler was the opposite sympathizer.
Yeah. All right, and
I had second place The Fugitive. I like The Fugitive.
I like The Fugitive too. Yeah, The Fugitive is really good.
Yeah, but Schindler's List wins.
All right, 1994, Time to Fight.
I think it's time to fight.
So...
But let's talk acting.
Best Actress was Jessica Lange for Blue Sky that no one saw.
Nobody fucking saw.
I like
Jessica Lange.
I also have only seen Little Women and Pulp Fiction. Of all the women nominees.
Of the nominees.
And I went with Glenn Close for The Paper.
Okay.
She is, by the end of that movie, has been completely turned crazy because all the men around her are such assholes. And Michael Keaton tries to kill her at the end.
You can't go wrong with Glenn Close going crazy.
No.
Like, it always works.
Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction, The Paper, Damages, she kind of goes crazy in.
101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians. 102 Dalmatians.
She goes a little crazy in The Wife, but not that kind of crazy.
And, of course, her craziest, Albert Nobbs.
Trans Butler. That movie's criminally underrated. Yeah.
That is a good one. I actually didn't consider that. The ones I... had were Diane Wiest's Bullets Over Broadway.
Okay, haven't seen it. Haven't seen it, won't see it, hate it.
Robin Wright, Forrest Gump, although maybe she's supporting.
Yeah, she's not really in it that
She's not in that much, so probably supporting, so she's probably dead.
Probably dead?
She's probably dead. And Andy McDowell, 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Wait, you said Diane Wiest for Bullets Over Broadway?
Yes.
You know she won supporting actress, right?
Did she now?
Yes.
Wow, that looks like we're down to Andy McDowell for 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
4 Weddings and a Funeral. Okay. Interesting.
Looks like 2 of my 3.
2 of my 3
We're
wrong. Then we got Best Actor was Tom Hanks for Forrest Gump.
I'll nominate him.
That's who I've got written down, but I feel like
he is the first guy I wrote down.
I feel like I didn't go through the list. I just went, Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. But I feel like I should have really browsed a little and then been like, maybe there's other people.
I got 5 options. And
oh man, The Mask was nominated. Okay, Jim Carrey.
Okay, so Jim Carrey.
True Lies.
The
Mask. Speed.
Yes.
Maverick.
Clear and Present Danger.
That's
most of it for movies that rock.
Ed Wood. I think that might be all of them. I like Legends of the Fall I think Legends of the Fall is a very good movie.
Yeah.
The Lion King.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. Interview with a Vampire is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst, Best Actress?
Oh, I mean, yeah, she could be nominated for sure. Nothing. I know where you're going.
It's on brand for me to nominate a Forever Child.
Yeah. A Forever Child who mentally is like 300 years old and wants to fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Which is objectively cool.
That is reverse pedophilia.
It's reverse pedophilia.
Reverse
the best
pedophilia.
kind.
Yeah.
Or the worst kind.
Is there a worse kind?
But I do find Andie MacDowell very charming.
Yeah. Oh, I have statements that I have to make off
and also, if Groundhog Day was nominated for anything, probably Bill Murray and Andie MacDowell would have got actor-actress.
I agree. Maybe not actor. Maybe not actress. Maybe neither.
Maybe not.
Maybe zero.
At the end of the day,
there you go.
Turns out none.
Yeah, I still think I'm going Tom Hanks.
What was the off-air thing?
I have to tell you something off-air that I can't spoil on here about.
Write it down.
Well, it's in my head already.
Okay. Good.
Also, yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'll write it down just so I remember. But you tell me who you're picking for actor.
Here's my actor options.
Oh God, here we go.
Okay, I don't like that tone. Tom Hanks.
Yep.
John Turturro Quiz Show.
Okay. Yep. Can't disagree with that.
John Depp, Ed Wood.
Yep. And a noted homosexual man.
As my fourth or fifth person? Or you're saying John Depp is homosexual?
No, the next person you're going to say is a homosexual man.
No. Should it be?
I don't know. He was nominated, and it's a movie you love.
Who did I miss?
He named his son after his second favorite thing, because he couldn't name him men's actor.
Oh, I didn't nominate Travolta. I mean, you could have. It was the comeback.
Yeah.
But also, if you actually look at it, he's kind of silly.
He's very silly. But he was nominated.
He was nominated. I like that he was nominated. I'm not mad at that. My last two were both from Shawshank, because Morgan Freeman was nominated as lead. Yep. And if Morgan Freeman is a lead, then Tim Robbins is also a lead.
Absolutely nominated. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The story revolves around
Tim Robbins is the main character.
And Morgan Freeman's the one narrating the story.
Yeah. It's weird that he got nominated for lead.
It's very weird.
But that certainly means Tim Robbins is also a lead.
Yeah.
So those are my other two.
Yes.
So Hanks, Turturro, Depp, Robbins, Freeman.
Yeah.
I don't have a winner.
I think I'm just sticking with Tom Hanks. It's a good role.
If you stick with Tom Hanks, that means
I'm giving it to a retard?
In 2 out of 3 years chronologically, 94 and 96. You're giving it to a charming retard.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you know. Do you want to?
I don't. Yeah, but
do we want to revisit 2001 and give it to Sean Penn for I Am Sam just to complete the trifecta?
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Actually, I like that because it's increasing retardation.
Yes,
Hanks to Thornton to Penn.
Yeah. Just like uneducated to has a mental issue to is full blown retarded. Yeah. But I think Tom Hanks is a more likable, he's a more charming one.
I'm sorry, does he have a sling blade?
No, he's more charming in Forrest Gump than
Philadelphia.
Yes, where
he's the other kind of retard.
Yeah. Yes.
I think that joke is too weird to even be offensive.
It's a physical retardation. He's physically retarded.
His immune system's retarded. That's a medically accurate. Retarded means slow.
Yes, it does.
That's accurate.
It's in the textbook.
You can't get mad at me.
It's in a textbook. Look it up. Tom Hanks is more charming in Forrest Gump than Billy Bob is in Sling Blade. In Sling Blade, he's a little more creepy.
Yes.
And Forrest Gump is like a likable, silly character.
Where do you stand on I Am Sam?
Well, he's completely hateable. Number one, he got to have sex. I didn't.
Yeah.
Number two, he had a kid he had to look after who he loved.
Barf.
All of his friends were played by non-mentally challenged actors playing mentally challenged. Which is not even the best movie where that happens.
The Ringer.
The Ringer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still going with Tom Hanks. He still is my favorite actor. So
I'll keep on the track of the guy I wrote down first is the right answer. So Tom Hanks.
That is a good answer. So best director was Robert Zemeckis for
There's
Forrest
fucking
Gump.
options for this.
Yeah, it's not, I'm not choosing Zemeckis for Forrest Gump.
Zemeckis wasn't one of the first
Names you wrote down.
5 I wrote down. If we were doing the 5 nominees, I don't know if Zemeckis would get it.
I don't know either.
I wrote down.
I wrote down.
Are you copying me?
Are you copying me? Anyways, you wrote down.
I wrote down Frank Darabont.
I have Frank Darabont for Shawshank.
Have you seen Shawshank Redemption? What's that from? Cable Guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
The most underrated movie.
Oh my god, guys. Turn this stupid podcast off and watch the Cable
The
Guy.
best B plot that's ever happened in a movie.
Yeah. And also the A plot's great. But yeah, but it is it's a good A plot and the best
amazing
B
plot. Yeah.
But yeah, it made no money because people wanted more.
They wanted Ace Ventura.
They wanted Ace Ventura, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
And they got super creep.
Dark comedy.
Yeah. Which he was just as good at as the other kind of comedy, but it wasn't what people wanted, which was sad. Yep. Sad. End of tweet.
Sad.
I'm gonna come.
Don't come. I'm gonna
come.
Yay. Okay, so
Frank Darabont. Woody Allen. I always nominate Woody Allen.
Of course.
I love him.
He
Did
stands
nothing
for
wrong.
things you stand for.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, absolutely Tim Burton.
For Edward Wood.
Absolutely.
Edward Wood is great.
Speaking of Edward Wood, Martin Landau winning Best Supporting Actor is the most appropriate.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Playing Bela Lugosi, he was
Fuck
amazing.
yes.
Yeah, he was amazing.
For sure. Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Robert Redford, Quiz Show.
Quiz Show.
Those are my 5.
Okay. I have my winner.
I have a winner, but it's a tight fucking race. I feel I don't have my best picture written down. I know who it's between.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm maybe gonna split.
Like you always do?
I know.
Because you're a coward?
Sometimes I didn't, but sometimes.
I'm sure when I get to the stat portion of this, and I'm going to go, how many times did Scott do the same?
I am not looking forward to Stats Day. I feel like you're going to use them.
Yep, I'm going to use them.
Paint me in a poor light.
I'm going to molest you.
No molesto.
No, I'm going to molest.
I feel like I'm going to split director picture,
Okay.
but I feel like director, I want to go Quentin Tarantino.
Okay, that's fair.
Because of the way Pulp Fiction is done.
I went with Mr. Robert Redford for Quiz Show.
He was strongly in the running. And actually, as was Tim Burton, crazy enough.
Yeah, no, this is... I think Ed Wood is my favorite Tim Burton movie.
Yes.
Not like there's a lot of options, but there's at least 4 or 5.
It's Ed Wood, Edward Scissorhands, and that all the Eds. And then after that, I don't even know. Big Eyes.
Big Eyes.
The second Alice in Wonderland.
Big Cum Eyes.
Ooh, big cums.
What do we got here? We got... those are all shorts. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Beetlejuice.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Original Batman. Batman Returns.
Yeah. No, he had a great early
Mars
90s.
Attacks.
I do like Mars Attacks.
I think Sleepy Hollow's okay.
It's fine.
It's not his worst.
Yeah.
Then you get into Big Fish.
Yeah.
And then you get into
Then you get really off the rails.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
Trash.
Corpse Bride, Alice in Wonderland,
Trash.
Dark Shadows, Big Eyes.
I forgot he made the Dark Shadows movie.
Cumbo.
I also kind of forgot there was a... Sorry, did you say Cumbo?
I said Cumbo.
Beetlejuice
2.
Did Tim Burton do Trumbo? Or did you just...
Dumbo.
I don't know.
Dumbo.
Cumbo could
is
be
Cumbo.
either of those.
He's a baby elephant who can't stop coming.
That's a movie.
I bet you elephants sexually mature pretty young, so I don't think that's a gross statement to make.
I guess that's fair. Do they come out their trunk?
No, they do not.
If they suck another elephant's dick with their trunk,
Yes.
do they come out their trunk? Yes, they do. So now who looks stupid? What are you actually searching? Elephant sexual maturity?
Yeah, of course. The age of
Consent?
age of consent among elephants. Sexual awakening. I don't like that.
Turn this off. Turn off this website. This isn't for you.
Oh, it says 15 to 18 years of age, and that they mate until they're about... Oh, sorry. Sexual maturity is reached between the ages of 8 and 13.
Good years.
Yeah, okay. There you go. So that wasn't a gross statement for me to make of a child elephant who can't stop coming.
I think you said baby.
Nope. Well, baby, whatever. Okay, and then Best Picture was...
So here's what I'm...
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, didn't even nominate it.
It would have been in consideration, but it's not the winner.
Here's what I know about you, but what I don't understand about you at the same time.
Is it what you like about
what
me?
I like about you? What you're doing with your tank top right now is not what I like about you.
I know where this is going, and it's not gonna be an argument.
You're oddly lukewarm on Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I just feel like it's in the same vein as Scarface. It's good.
No.
It's good.
No.
But people fetishize it.
It's so much better than Scarface.
I mean, I'm not.
I know you're saying it's.
I'm not
it's
comparing
the
movies.
The same vibe.
I'm saying that it's
I even disagree with
that.
I think Pulp Fiction is rightfully canonized.
Every black person loves Scarface.
Yes.
And watches it 30 times a year.
Yeah.
And
but Scarface isn't even good.
Every nerdy hipster FAG loves Pulp Fiction.
I love Pulp Fiction.
I don't.
But I'm not those things.
I don't hate it. I think it's pretty good.
Did you forget that Ving Rhames gets raped in it?
Nah, I did, but I didn't, but no. I don't know. I don't like the way it's put together. I don't know. I can't even really explain it.
I'm angry with you.
Good.
I'm cross with you.
You know, I will say that the first time I watched it, the reason I didn't like it was I was mad that Quentin was trying to make me sexually attracted to Uma Thurman.
Fair.
That made me... I was like, no, she's not hot.
What are you trying to do?
Stop it.
Get out of here.
I don't want to look at her dumb bob cut and fucking short black hair.
I'm trying to fuck John Travolta over here.
Yeah, I didn't like it. So I think I just don't appreciate...
Who's the hottest person in Pulp Fiction, and why is it Tim Roth?
No, Sam Jackson.
No, his hair's stupid.
No, that's the point. That's why he's attractive.
No. It would be Jackson and or Travolta if they both didn't have stupid hair, but they do.
Booker T as Sam Jackson.
That's pretty good.
Eddie Guerrero as John Travolta. Done. Phil Lamar.
Phil Lamar. You know what? You got me.
He's the dead N-word.
Yep. Did they have storage for him?
They did not.
Oh.
Quentin wasn't really
classic oversight.
I love writing a character that gets to say the N-word, then just casting yourself as that guy.
Yeah.
The fact that you're like, hey, this white guy's gonna say the N-word, and
dibs.
Me.
Quentin, you don't need to say dibs. It's your movie.
You can just do it. Like, it's fine.
Me. Like, if you wanted, you could just scream the N-word right now. And
trust me, he does.
And then someone else could do the role in the movie. I mean, you can honestly do whatever you want.
The D is silent. The N-words aren't. I know my winner. Man, Speed won 2 Oscars. Awesome.
Both sound?
Best sound and best sound effects editing.
Hell yes. Sandra Bullock, best actress. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm very much kidding.
Yeah, no thanks. Do you have a winner?
Huh. Well,
I have a winner.
Funny you should ask. The answer to your question, as it stands, is no. But if I am to do what I just said and split them, because I could do director Quentin, picture Pulp Fiction. I could very, very easily.
But then I will be mocking you for the rest of the day.
That's true, and I don't need that in my life. Nope. I'm very thin-skinned. I can dish it out, but I absolutely cannot take it.
You're fragile.
Yeah. So
you're from Italy. You're fragile.
I am fragile.
Or you're Gili.
I have fragile X syndrome. Yeah, so some other good movies are Bullets Over Broadway, Ed Wood, The Shawshank Redemption, and Lion King.
I also have The Paper and Legends of the Fall.
Yes.
And
that's just I think Legends of the Fall is just because you're gay for young Brad Pitt.
Absolutely.
No argument.
No one in the history of humanity has been more fuckable than young Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall. Fight me.
I do remember in grade 7.
Oh, here we go.
So a year and a half, 2 years after Legends of the Fall came out.
Oh, I was saying a year or 2 years ago.
You know what? That would have been the right thing to do. I blew it.
Idiot.
Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, because I was in grade 7 in 96.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the context.
Way to date yourself.
Drew, I would love to date myself. I would date more if I could date myself. And I don't remember the context, but there was some sort of, like, in-classroom gift-giving thing. I don't know if it was just someone's birthday or if it was Christmas or what. But I do remember someone giving someone else a Legends of the Fall poster because they were so gay for Legends of the Fall. And also, it turns out later, they were gay.
Perfect. That was their awakening film.
I believe still secret gay.
In grade 7?
No, like now.
Oh, now.
Now still secret gay.
Is that the one with the beard?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, has a wife, but like, he's fucking gay. I don't know what else to tell you. There's actually two, like, 100% no question, no debate gay guys from my graduating class.
Right.
Who both have wives.
Yeah.
No kids.
I wonder why.
Ovs. And but they hang out together a lot. And it's so clear what the deal is.
It's so clear why they're hanging out together.
No one's allowed to talk about it. But it's so funny. And I'm happy for both of them.
Good.
Live your lives.
Because they're both... Live your lives in secret because you can't live your life.
It's because they're both from families of ethnic backgrounds where that's chill.
Will you please state the ethnic background?
Persian, East Indian-y, and Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That is acceptable.
Yeah.
I want a shirt.
Probably shouldn't say names, so I won't.
I want a shirt that just...
But if you want to look up my graduating class, maybe you can guess from how gay they look in the yearbook pictures.
I want to wear a shirt that just says, I have 2 beards.
One pointing up, one pointing to the side, and then you go for walks with your girlfriend, and you're like, huh? Yeah? You see it? You get it.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta pick a best picture.
I do too. I haven't said mine.
Okay, so I said the other ones. If I am to split it, and I'm talking myself into it, I'm okay with splitting it, because damn, I love this movie, and this movie's kind of really underrated in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't get a lot of talk now. I would say Pulp Fiction and Shawshank get a lot more talk than this movie now. But Quiz Show fucking rocks. I love Quiz Show.
Quiz Show is great.
And
I don't think I had seen it until you said, because I knew about it, and you said, "Oh, you need to see Quiz Show," and then I was like,
I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then I saw it, and I was like, "Yeah, how have I slept on this movie for?"
It just doesn't get a lot of play for whatever reason, but like big director, like some stars in it.
Yep.
But I don't know. Anyway, Quiz Show. I'm doing it.
Doing the damn thing. I'm gonna go Shawshank.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Shawshank, but Quiz Show definitely a close second for sure.
Yeah. Now, would you say that the poster and the escape from the prison and all that is less about the actual prison escape and more of an allegory for Vanessa Redgrave having a cavernous butthole? Was it Vanessa Redgrave? Is that who the poster was? Am I crazy? Am I wrong? Who was the poster of on the wall in Shawshank Redemption? Was it Vanessa Redgrave or am I being stupid? It's not Rita Hayworth.
I don't remember. No.
I can't remember. When I started my sentence, I wanted to say Rita Hayworth, but it's not that. I think she gets another mention in the movie, but the poster is...
Rita Hayworth.
It is Rita Hayworth?
Yep.
Fuck me.
That's right here.
Okay. Anyway, that.
And this is an entire article about the plot hole of digging the giant hole and the poster being taught. I don't know, whatever.
Makes sense.
People are like losers who have no lives, who talk about movies forever online, and especially people who just recorded a 2-hour and 20-minute fucking podcast.
We did it.
And that's at this point, it's probably going to go a little longer. So that's it for the 90s, and for the...
We did the 90s.
We did the damn thing. Now we just have to do anything that we find...
Pre-90s.
Pre-90s that we would like to fix.
You're on notice from here to eternity. 1.
All right. Too long. I'm hungry, and we still have to do another one. So
all of those things are true.
How about you hit us up on the soch, at Not Scott Henson, at Saren Softpaws, or also at Drew Saren. But you know what? As I'm saying it, I'm going to change it so that you can find me on the other socials of media.
What are you changing?
My Instagram.
To Saren Softpaws? Consistency. I like it.
I don't want to change my letterbox. My letterbox is Drew Saren. Find me. I've actually gotten quite a few new followers in the last couple episodes.
Nice.
So I would like to change my name, but you're not letting me change my name.
I probably would too if I was more active on Letterboxd, but you're good at Letterboxd.
You're right.
So follow Drew, but also follow me because whenever I do a review, it's very funny.
That is true. That is true.
I try to only have bangers. I think I'll eventually just set aside a week or, I don't know, a month and just actually not review, but rate everything I've seen.
Right.
And then
when I slip
my wrist.
When I installed it,
yeah,
like the end of 2018,
mm-hmm.
and then it was just like going through the lists of like the top 100 rated movies, the top or the bottom 100 rated movies, and then just like, and it took me forever to get everything done.
If there was a way I could do it without having to type in every movie,
you can find lists and stuff, or you just do. A big name actor do all their movies, big name director do all their movies.
True, I like the way you think.
Sometimes when I would go to the bathroom, like if I had to take a big BM,
sure,
I would just sit down and put in like Clint Eastwood, and then just do all of the Clint Eastwood acting, directing, producing ones while I pooped, and then I would just do that every time I went to the bathroom.
Yeah,
and that got things moving real quick.
Like bowel wise.
Yeah.
Good.
So follow us on the social.
That's where to follow us again. 3 weeks from today. So you have 2 weeks to get your shit together, fine listeners. $25. We will watch, review, and discuss, and perhaps rip apart, or perhaps tell you good job for not making us watch a terrible movie. But also, we don't mind terrible movies because those are fun too. Just don't give us a middle of the road boring movie. Yeah. I don't think that's too much.
We also said nothing over two
and nothing over 2.5 hours because come on, and grow up,
and hopefully something that we can actually find and not just like some obscure thing.
And if it's hard to find, send it to us.
Yes, please.
PayPal.me/NotScottHenson. $25. United States dollars.
And unfortunately, no matter what the movie is, we have to watch it.
That's right. Because the rules are the rules.
The rules are the rules.
So yeah, do that, and we'll see you. We'll see you real soon. Oh, of course, let us not to be understated. The secret letter for the secret message, rapidly coming to a conclusion.
Coming
is S.
Cumbo.